So hey guys, this is your favorite Phoenix What Ifs. How are you all? So in this video, we will see what if Naruto gained the power of cosmic entity and married Homura Akemi in the Magi Madoka verse. But before we start, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Now let's begin the story. A boy with blonde spiky hair and wears standard boy's high school uniform wake up from his slumber. Where am I? He wake up in the room that have nothing, only white color in everywhere. You finally wake up, Uzumaki Naruto. Who? The boy named Naruto looked around him. There's no one. Just a sound. Who are you? And where am I? Calm down Naruto, do you remember what happened to you? The strange voice asked. He remember. When he tried to help a boy that almost got hit by a truck, he got hit with the truck itself. I am dead. No, that can't be happened, right? Technically, you're in the border of life and death. People call it karma, the voice said. Oh, Naruto said. Wait. So you're a soul reaper. Please don't take my life. Maybe I do bad things like prank many people, fight a delinquent, cheating in test, not doing my homework or play truant. But I always eat well and helping a people in need. So please spare my life, said Naruto again with comical tears. Don't be sad, Naruto. Because of your unbelievable sacrifice when you helped that boy, I'll give your lives back, the voice said. Is that true? Of course, but I need your help. A help? Asked Naruto. Yes, in exchange to that. A big screen pop out. There is a picture of a 5 girl who likely younger than Naruto. The first have a long black hair and emotionless face, the second girl have pink hair with two-tailed styles, with cheerful smiles, the third girl have blue short hair, the fourth girl looks tomboyish, have a red long hair with ponytail style, eating a Pocky stick, and the last girl have a blonde hair like Naruto with low curly two-tailed style with warming heart smile. All of them wears a girl's uniform of Mitakihara Middle School except the fourth girl who only wears a gray, or green. I have a little bit color blind, jacket. I need you to help them. Help them what? Asked Naruto not understand, despite they look like a regular teenage girl. They are the protector of humanity called magical girls. They uses their power to defeat witches who prey humans, said the voice. Is that true? Because it's just like an anime story, said Naruto remembering he used to watch Magical Doremi and Cardcaptor Sakura when he's still a kid. True, it is. Reply the voice. They form a contract with Incubator, a cosmic creature. The name of the incubator is Kyubi. And another big screen appear. In the screen is a picture of a white cat rabbit-like creature. It have a 2 red eye and emotionless face. Somehow Naruto disliked the creature. The incubator had a goal to intercept or possibly negate entropy. The principle that energy output is always less than energy input, a fact that is presently causing the universe to slowly die out. In order to achieve this, they took the raw energy from sources that seem to be excluded by entropy. The emotions of a girl during the second phase of growth are called teenage girl between 14 to 18. Emotion of a girl's during the second phase of growth? Said Naruto. The voice continued his explanation. To harvest this energy, they form a contract with these girls. The exchange of a wish for absolutely anything, for the servitude as a magical girls. Their soul is locked and became a gem named Soul Gem. They need a grief seed, a thing that dropped after the witch killed, to clean their soul gem when it corrupted. Naruto's eye widened. Wait, you said their soul became a soul gem, so it's that mean, he said. Yes, without their soul gem, they just a lifeless body, said the voice make Naruto shocked hearing that. When a magical girls fall to despair, feel hurt physically or in their heart. The soul gem became more and more corrupted. If they not clean it with grief seed, soon they will turn into a witch. Naruto is more shocked hearing that. The incubator hide this fact. Because when the magical girls turn into a witch, the witch will prey human who will harvest an energy too, and they will fight the magical girls. Which will be the source of their energy without limit, in order to maintain the balance of the universe. The voice still explained. Naruto feel very angry and sad. Sad because the despair and truth about magical girls and angry because Kyubi hide the fact and deceive the magical girls for its own reason. I can't accept this. I'm not gonna let this happen. Shout the boy. That's why I need you to help them. Especially this 2 girl. The screen of first girl and second girl got bigger. The first girl is Homura Akemi. Homura have an ability to loop the time. She know the truth about magical girls, and she always repeat the time when she can't save her friends or fail to warn them about the truth. Naruto looking at the pictures of Homura. He can saw sorrow, suffer and loneliness in her eyes, even its look like without expression. I can't imagine her sorrow. She always repeat the time just to see her friend's death. Thought Naruto, feel sad. The second girl is Madoka Kanami. She is the person who Homura wants to save. She is everything for Homura because Madoka is her first friend in the school. The voice said. She is the candidate of the strongest magical girls and the strongest witch in the universe. That's why Kyubi wants her to sign a contract. Because when she became a witch, she will destroy the world in a day and it give the balance of universe. Homura repeat the time to prevent Madoka became a witch. But when every time she loop the time, it's make Madoka more stronger. Naruto not believe it. He feels sweat drop in his forehead. He thought that only Saiyans, aliens, android, demon king, or god of destruction that can destroy the world and universe. So, do you accept my offer? Asked the strange voice. Of course. I want to life again. And I want to help them. I can't allow that furball do what he want. Did he think human and its emotion just a crops? I'll show him what human can do. Shout Naruto. You're a good kid, Naruto. Said the strange voice. I know you have a great fighting skill, but it's not enough to beat witches and protect the magical girls. Here, I'll give you a new power to help them. Wow, what it is. Suddenly, Naruto's body is glowing red. A whiskers mark appear in both of his cheek. I feel different than before. That whiskers mark looks good on you, kid. What whiskers? He touched his cheeks. What's this? My face will look weird, he embarrassed. Ha ha ha, ignore that. I'll give you a power, the power based from friendship, effort, and victory. The strongest power never seen before. The power that can't erase any evil and darkness. It's the power of J-Hero, said the strange voice proudly. Such a weird name for a great power, Naruto said. The voice tried to ignore it, even he's a little bit angry and embarrassed. And now you are the protector of magical girls. You are the hero who will change the fate of them. Now I'll get you back on your world. Farewell, hero. Naruto began to vanish. Yeah, thanks. What's your name? I am the universe will. He vanish. I depend on you, Uzumaki Naruto. The universe will, said. Now, continuing my load game, in Mitakihara City. Hey, he's wake up, he's still alive, thank goodness. Are you alright, kid? Naruto opened his eyes. He saw a crowd of people around him. We thought you already death. You lost many blood, said one of the crowd. I thought I'm dead too. Naruto said when he tried to get up. Is the kid safe? Don't worry. You save him. He's already in hospital now. You going to hospital too? Suddenly, Naruto feel a dark aura. No, that's okay, I'm alright now. I'm going home. Bye. He running from the crowd. Hey wait. The crowd can't stop him. Hey, when he have the whiskers mark. Naruto running in the street. I can sense an evil presence. Maybe this is one of the power he give, thought Naruto. He arrived in an abandoned building. He saw a weird dark gate appear. The evil presence is so strong. Naruto smirked seeing this scary view. My first job after crash. Yash, bring it on. He running to the gate ready to fight. A girl with long black hair and emotionless face appear after Naruto enter the gate. So, this is where the witch labyrinth is. The girl named Homura entering the gate. She doesn't know that she will meet a certain knucklehead hero that can change her fate in the labyrinth. Homura entering the labyrinth. The labyrinth looks twisted. I can't describe it. There's many flying creature like butterflies. The witch is familiar. Homura shot one of the familiars with a gun. Knowing one of its kind killed. Rest of the familiars attacking her. Homura took a machine gun from her shield. Die. She fired the machine gun, killed the familiars. After she think there is no sign of another familiar, she walked from that place. She's looking the witch's room. It's close. I can feel it, she said. Suddenly she heard some strange sound. The sound of human, it's laughing and sometimes it says, I'm strong. A human caught in the labyrinth. She dashing to the place the human is. When Homura arrived in the place, her emotionless eye widened. What she saw is an unbelievable view. A boy with blonde hair and whiskers mark in his cheek fight the familiars brutally. He kicked and punched many familiar to death, no mercy. Piece of cake, he said while punching one of the familiar. Homura shot one of the familiar. Naruto, hear the gunshot, closed his ear and looking to her. Ah, she's one of the magical girl, the one who can manipulate time, Homura, thought Naruto with picking his ear. The sound of gunshot make his drum ear sick. You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. If you going too far, you can die, Homura said emotionlessly. I can handle this. I'm strong, you know, said Naruto, still picking his ear. You don't have any idea what is happening here. You mustn't be here, she said, ignored the fact that Naruto can beat the familiars easily. I know what happened here. This is the home of the witch. Witch is a creature who prey human, isn't it? And you are Homura Akemi, a magical girls, am I right? Homura's eyes widened. Suddenly she pointed a gun in Naruto's forehead. Naruto raised both his hands up quickly. Who are you? Why you know that? She asked suspiciously. Hey, a good girl not playing that thing, you know, Naruto said. A gun pointed in his forehead is making him felt uneasy. Listen, Suddenly Naruto feel an evil presence getting closer. A gruesome dragon tree hybrid-like creature with many tentacle whip appeared in front of them. The witch looked at Naruto and Homura, roaring at them. A witch? How can witch be outside of its lair? She said, feel shock little bit. Never mind. I'll end it right now. BGM, Magia by Calafina. So, this creature is the boss of this stage, huh? This is exciting, said Naruto. Feel excited. This is not a game. Stay away from magical girl business or you will be killed, Homura warned him. But Naruto is already attacking the witch. Punch and kick him without give the witch a chance. The witch roared in pain. Naruto jumping like tokusatsu hero. This is my final key. Buagh. A tentacle hit Naruto. Send him flying to the wall. Oog, my back. TCH, fool. Homura shot the witch with her shotgun. The witch roaring again. The witch changed its target to Homura. Attacked her with the tentacle, but Homura can avoid the attack, jumping like acrobat. She changed her shotgun to dual gun. Homura repeatedly shot the witch without give it a chance. And she throw a grenade to the witch. Bang! The witch roared. But it's still not defeated yet. Naruto get up and rub his back, you're good. But it's end here. Naruto is ready to attack the witch. I'll bite you to death. Naruto, do you hear me? A voice calling Naruto. This voice. Is that you, Universe Will? Yes, I am. I talk to you with telepathy. Naruto, the only way to kill the witch is do the victory burst mode. Victory burst mode? How can I use that? Asked Naruto. Do the hand sign like ninja and shout victory burst. It's that simple. Ask Naruto again. Just do it, good luck Naruto. The voice is gone. Okay, I'll do it. Naruto do the hand sign. He shout, victory burst. BGM change, fighting stars by the big three, what the? Homura can't believe her eyes. A glowing yellow flame aura appear from Naruto's body. Naruto smirk, he feel more powerful than he was. He dashing to the witch with unbelievable speed, ready to punch the witch. Take this, aura. Naruto attacking the witch with barrage punch. The witch doesn't stand a chance against Naruto. Homura forget her startled quickly and helping Naruto, shot the witch with a machine gun. I'll end with this. I want to say this since I kid. Naruto said preparing a final punch. His hand it's glowing yellow. A heart that rhythms. A beat that shakes. Sunlight yellow overdrive. He punched the witch strongly, send it flying. The witch roaring, and then explode and expelled the grief seed. Homura gasped. She never seen an attack like that before. Naruto seeing Homura walk to him, I won. He said with victory sign. Homura only looking him with emotionless expression. The witch lair slowly vanish, and change back to abandoned building. BGM and Homura took the grief seed. She put the grief seed in her soul gem, cleanse it. She look at Naruto who did the victory dance and shout, Banzai, Banzai. You're not answering me just now. Who are you, And why you know about magical girls, and anything linked with it? She asked sharply. Naruto stopped his dance. How can I answer when a gun pointed in my head? He said with displeasure. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. Nice to meet ya. Uzumaki Naruto. The strongest delinquent in Mitakihara? Thought Homura, remembering in her class or in the way of home, many students and citizen gossiping about him, destroy the biker gang himself, defeat 40 delinquent, and etc. I can't tell you why I know your name, about magical girls, and etc. Cause it's not the right time. But you must know, that I am not your enemy. I'm here to protect and help all magical girls and its candidate, like Madoka Kanami, said Naruto. Homura's eyes widened. He knew about Madoka. Really? She said skeptically. Hey, trust me. Is that I look like a bad guy so much? Said Naruto. In Homura's view, Naruto is more like an idiot boy that can't tie his shoes rather than a bad guy. So, want to work together with me, Homura? Said Naruto smirking, ask for shake hand. No, Homura said as she withdraws from Naruto and vanish. Naruto scratches his head. TCH, so cold. He look at the evening sky. It's getting dark. I'll continue tomorrow after school. For now, go to Ichiraku Ramen. Homura saw him from far away. So that's the boy who can destroy a witch, huh? Kyubi, appear behind Homura. Homura not respond him. You look happy, Homura. It's because of that boy? Ask Kyubi again. Is that so? Answer Homura. Maybe she still can't trust Naruto so much. But in her bottom heart, she believed that Naruto maybe can change the destiny of magical girls in Madoka. Uzumaki Naruto, Interesting, I should keep looking at this boy. Maybe he have potential too. Naruto, only wear black shirt and short pants, open his eye. This place. We meet again, Naruto. A voice calling him. Universe will? Said Naruto knowing the voice. I want to talk to you about Victory Burst mode, you like it? Ah, about that. Yes, I like it. Thanks to you, I can beat the witch. Said Naruto grinning. You're welcome. Victory Burst mode is a power that work with imagination. Just imagine what's your attack's shape. More strong your imagination, more strong your attack. Naruto remembering his attack with sunlight yellow overdrive. Sweet, I can do anything. There is many move that I want to use, he said jumping happily. But you can only do one attack. After that, it needs 5 minutes of cooling down. After the cooling down is over, you can use Victory Burst mode again. Explain Universe will. Naruto's eyes wide surprised. So I must try to kill the witch in my first Victory Burst mode, if not I must wait for 5 minutes, and that can be dangerous. Am I right? Asked Naruto. Yes, I suggest you to use it wisely. Okay, thanks for the advice. Said Naruto. Until we meet again, Naruto. Said Universe will. And then everything went blank. Naruto wake up from his bed. He yawned, still felt sleepy. He took his uniform and went to the shower and brush his teeth too. After Naruto wear his uniform, he water his plant. He eat instant ramen for breakfast and ready to go to school. Before he leave his room, he look at the framed photo in a desk. A photo of good-looking man with blonde spiky hair, beautiful woman with red long straight hair, an old man with white long spiky hair. I'm off, Dad, Mom, and Gramps. He said with sad smile. Uzumaki Naruto, 16 years old, a first-year student in Konoha High School, lives alone in an apartment near a park. His daily life is paid by his relative. But he do a part-time work too, because he don't want to be a burden for his relative. His parents is dead because of terrible accident when he is still 5 years old. Then, Naruto is adopted by his grandfather. He is very happy when he lives with his grandfather, but it's not long. When Naruto is 13 years old, his grandfather dead because of illness. Since then, he lived alone. His room in apartment is given by one of his relative. He fill his room with many figures and figurine, gunpla plastic model, manga, video games, 1 year stock of instant cup ramen, and bonsais. Hobby went from his grandfather. He likes his hobby so much but it can't cure his loneliness. He took a silver common bicycle from apartment parking slot. It's memento from his grandfather. He gave it a name, Chidori. Faster Chidori, or we'll be late. said Naruto while he drove his Chidori. He drove his bicycle very fast while humming the opening soundtrack of Ninja Rantaro Yuki 100%. He suddenly stopped when he hears something in the alley. Hey, sis, want to play with us? He, what a nice ring you have. It's not cheap, isn't it? He. A girl with blonde hair and low curly two-tailed hairstyles is blocked with two punks. The girl is only quietly walk backward. She holds a ring in her fingers tightly. She's one of the magical girls, Tomo Mami. Thought Naruto, drove fastly to help Mami. He, just play with me, said one of the punk holding Mami's hand. Please no, I don't want use it to harm human, thought Mami with tears. Paparappa, pararararappa, Godfather's theme. Naruto hit the punks with his bicycle. Make the punks fall to the ground, cried in pain. My leg. Shit, who did this? Who are you? Said one of the punk rub his back in pain. Naruto get off from his Chidori. Just a passerby hero, he said angrily while cracking his hands. It's Naruto. It's the demon fox, said the punks panic. Naruto beat the punks without mercy. The cried sounds of the punks begging forgiveness is not making Naruto stop. Mami closed her eyes with her hands, not wanting to see that violence. Naruto leaving the half-dead punks. He walks to Tomo Mami who still closed her eyes. Hey, are you okay? Asked Naruto. Mami opened her eyes. Yes, I'm okay, said Mami, cleaning the dust from her uniform. Thank you for helping me, said Mami, with beautiful smile. Naruto blushed a little, he scratched his head, and no problem. It's a hero's job after all, ahahaha. Oh crap, I'm late. See ya, said Naruto while ride his bike. Wait, shout Mami making Naruto stop. I don't know your name. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. See ya, Tomo Mami-san, said Naruto. Then he ride his bike fastly. So fast that Mami can't see him. Uzumaki Naruto, thought Mami, blushing. Wait, how he know my name? Naruto is late coming to his class 1 to 4. He got punished by his homeroom teacher, Uruka-sensei, to stand up outside his class until school time's over. After the punishment is over, Uruka-sensei gave a long lecture to Naruto. It takes many hours. The teacher gave Naruto permission to go home after the lecture is over. Man, what a long lecture. The afternoon almost over, better get to work quickly, he said while riding his bicycle. Suddenly, he felt a dark presence near him. Another job for hero, huh? Work can wait, let's go. Naruto drive his bike to the place of the presence. Mami and a girl with pink hair with two-tailed hairstyles, Madoka Kanami, walks to the hospital. In hospital's bicycle parking lot, they saw the grief seed in the wall that ready to hatch. So, it's here, said Mami. She inspect the grief seed with her ring. Her rings is shining, and the grief seed open make a gate of which labyrinth. Kyubi, what's the condition? She said to Kyubi who already entered the lair with a girl with blue short hair, Miki Sayaka, via telepathy. It's still safe, likely there is not anything gonna happen for now, said Kyubi. Sayaka-chan, are you okay? Said Madoka to Sayaka worried, via telepathy too. I'm okay, despite I can be sleepy because of boredom, said Sayaka. Madoka sighed relieved, knowing her friends is alright. Maybe it will be bad if use a strong magic to bother the egg. It's okay to not do it quickly, and it's better to enter quietly, said Kyubi giving an advice. Mami nodded. Okay. Mami and Madoka entering the gate of Witch Labyrinth. A little bit long time after Mami and Madoka entering the Witch Labyrinth, Naruto came. So, it's here, huh? He said while looking at the hospital. He don't like the hospital. It's because the shape of the building, too many windows, its smell, and it's remembering him about his grandfather. His grandfather has stayed because of illness in this hospital until his dead. Naruto quickly forget his sadness. He park his bicycle and walk to the spot. Yosh, I'm ready. He running to the gate. The witch labyrinth of the hospital is a gruesome place with many needles, candy, chocolate bar, cake, cookies, snacks, scissors, medicines, injections, and etc. It's have many familiars that looks like a rat's but with scary yet twisted shape. Mami, holding Madoka's hand, walking through the labyrinth. I'm glad we can make it, said Madoka. Despite I thought you give us many trouble, but I think it's good too. Said Mommy. Besides we don't need to be worried about the witch will escape. Mommy stopped talking when she saw figures behind Madoka. Knowing this, Madoka looked at her behind too. She gasped. It's Homura. What are you doing here? Asked Mommy sternly. She know Homura. This witch is mine. Don't touch my prey, said Homura coldly. I can't, because this is related to Miki-san and Kyubi, said Mommy. All certain their safety, said Homura. Mommy smiled. Do you think I will believe that? A chain-like ribbon with locket pop out from Mammy's hand. The ribbon tied Homura, making Homura can't let herself move. Homura is struggle to move, idiot. It's not the time we. It's not like I want to hurt you. I just want to be careful, said Mommy. Make sure the ribbon is strong enough to hold Homura. This witch, it's different than the witches you faced before, warned Homura. Just keep silent if you want to go back. Let's go, Konami-san, said Mommy, left Homura behind. Ah, okay, said Madoka, still felt unsure to left Homura. Wait ook. The ribbon tied Homura strongly. Madoka looked at Homura for a second, and she left Homura. She felt guilty but she must search Sayaka and Kyubi. Naruto looked around the labyrinth. Wooa, it's so many cakes, said Naruto. He grab a piece of cake and eat it, blag. Taste like plastic. Naruto puked the cake. Then he saw Homura bounded by chain-like ribbon. Yo, Homura-san, what are you doing here? Asked Naruto. Homura deadpan. Oh, you got bounded. Naruto just realized. Don't worry, I'll save you, said Naruto while he trying to loose or cut the ribbon. It didn't work. This is a magic ribbon. Normal human can't cut it, said Homura, ignoring the fact that Naruto is not a normal human because he can beat the last witch they fought. Naruto looked at Homura with fox grin. Did you forget that I can do this? Naruto do a ninja hand sign. Victory burst. A yellow flame comes from Naruto's body. He lift his hand highly. Lucky chop. He do a karate chop that cut the ribbon easily. Homura surprised, but quickly hide it. Lucky cookie, no potty, said Naruto. Do a lucky man pose make Homura sweat dropped. So, why you got bounded? Asked Naruto. Magical girls named Tomo Mami who do this, said Homura. Naruto's eyes widened. Tomo Mami, she's here, asked Naruto. He knows Tomo Mami too. Who's exactly this boy? Thought Homura. Yes, she's here with Madoka Konami. I'm here to warn them about what would happen. She doesn't want to hear me and tied me with that ribbon. Homura said. What would happen to Mami-san? Asked Naruto worried. Homura looked at Naruto's eyes with a motionless expression. She will die here, killed by the witch. Naruto surprised. He doesn't want to believe it, but he remembered that Homura can manipulate or loop the time, so maybe she saw this in one or many of her time loop. It's too late for save her. Her fate cannot change, said Homura, emotionless. Naruto gripped his hands. He began to walk, left Homura behind, his face covered by shadows. Where are you going? Asked Homura. Of course, I want to save them. I'm not gonna let Mami-san killed, said Naruto, still walking, not looking back to Homura. It's useless. You can't save her. It's her fate, and you can't change it, said Homura loud but still in a motionless tone. Naruto stopped. You know, Homura-san, he looking back at Homura. His face is very serious. As a magical girl, since when you lost your ideology? Homura's eyes widened. It's nothing to do with. Is magical girls exist to save people in need, and bring hope and happiness whatever it takes. Homura can't deny what Naruto's saying. She remembered when she promised herself to save Madoka and the others whatever it takes. Now she gave up easily when the chance to save them is going thin. Her emotionless emotion changed to sadness and full of sorrow. Naruto smiling at Homura. Even the chance to save Mami-san is 0.00001%, I'll never give up. Then, Naruto do a nice guy pose to Homura. I'll definitely save her, no matter what happens. Naruto pat Homura's head make Homura gasped. And I will help you to save Madoka and erase your suffer. That's my promise, Homura-chan. Her eyes widened. Homura can't say anything. She only can stares at Naruto's eyes that full of determined spirit. She felt her heart is beating fast. Naruto loose his hand from Homura's head. Now I'm gonna save Mommy-san. See ya, Homura-chan. Naruto running left Homura behind. Wait, said Homura, but Naruto is far already and not hearing Homura. Homura hold her chest. Her cheeks is red and her hearts is beating fast. Naruto-kun. Two witches familiar shaped like gruesome cake rats fusion, smelling a big cookie with a doll-like picture in its surface. Then, the familiars sense another strong presence and run left the cookie. The two girls appear from their hiding behind the cookie. It's Madoka Kanami and Mami Tomo. They run left the cookie after the familiars is far away. Then, they found a door with the same picture like in the cookie. Mami entered the door first, then Madoka entered after Mami. In the room inside the door, there is many flying medicine bottle. Mami holds Madoka's hand in order to keep her safe and not lost. Madoka begin the conversation. Mommy-san. What? Asked Mami. There is many that I want to wish, said Madoka. Are you already decided? Asked Mami again. Yes, but, maybe Mommy-san will be upset with my decision. What dream do you want to wish? Mami asking again. You know, I never have something to be proud of, and I can't proud on myself. Madoka said with sad expression. Then she began smiling. Then I thought, or until now I only can be a burden for other people, and I only can be a problem too. Mami found an exit door while Madoka still talking. Because I don't want that, but I can do what? Mami and Madoka entered the door. The room inside the door is filled with many box-shaped jelly, a giant fork and hanging cakes and candies. But then I meet Mami-san, the girl who fight to protect other people. Maybe I can be like that. And maybe only that can make happy. Mami not answering. Her expression turned sad. So I want to be magical girls, and fulfill my wish. Madoka's face is serious and full of determination. If I can help anybody in life for that purpose, so that's my dream. Mami let off Madoka's hand. It's hard you know. You will be suffering, and you don't have a time for yourself anymore. She said. But, I want to be like you Mommy-san. I admiring you, said Madoka smiling. Mami stopped her walk. Notice that, Madoka stopped too. I'm not someone to admire for, said Mami. Ah, Madoka not understand. I only fight my not wanting, not want to tell the fear and pain to anybody. I only can crying alone. Magical girls is not a good thing, you know that, said Mami. Madoka smiling, but Mommy-san is not alone anymore. Mami chuckled, yeah, it's true. A tears falls from Mami's eyes. Then Mami turn around to Madoka. She holds both of Madoka's hand make Madoka gasped in surprise. A rain of medicine pills falls down. Are you really want to fight alongside with me? And always be with me? Asked Mami in tears. Madoka nodded. Yeah, if you accept me. Mami wipe her tears. Oh my, it's just the beginning but I already lost my prestige as senior. I'm not really that great. Madoka smile relief. Mommy-san. What more important is, I'm still waiting. So carefully think what you wish for, said Mami. Madoka scratch her head. Waiting. Yeah, of course. It's a contract you know, it must equal to you. Want to be a millionaire, want a good boyfriend, anything if you want. Explain Mami. Ah, if that, said Madoka groggily. Okay, how about this, if you still cannot decide what your wish after beat this witch, we'll ask Kyubi a delicious cake. Said Mami. A cake, said Madoka surprised with what Mami said. Yeah, the biggest and delicious cake ever. And all of us will celebrate me and Kanami-san as a couple of magical girls. Said Mami while start to walking again. A cake for me as a magical girl. Asked Madoka disbelief. If you don't want it, think it yourself. Said Mami. Madoka only huffing, while Mami just smiling seeing Madoka. Mami. A tiny voice called Mami. It's Kyubi's voice. The grief seed is starting to move, it's starting to hatch. Come here quickly. Quote. Okay. I got it. Let's finish this. Mami began to transform. Naruto jog in the witch barrier after he left Homura. He found a door with a shadow picture of a doll. Looks like the witch inside this door. Said Naruto. But he found nothing but a many flying medicine bottle. Too many flying bottle. Maybe is not the right room. Said Naruto. He continued walking tried to find an exit door and he found it. Here it is, said Naruto. He opened the door and entered the room inside the door. He found many medicine pills in the floor. What's the mean of this? Is there a pills rain in this room? Said Naruto. He walks carefully, but he accidentally got tripped with one of pills. Yow. He falls to the floor. It hurts. Do you hear something, Mommy-san? Said Madoka. She believed she listened the sound of someone yelling in pain. No, maybe it's just your imagination, said Mommy, who already transform as magical girls and fight the familiar. She summoned many muskets and shot many familiars. She fights with beautiful moves like acrobat. My body is felt very light. It's the first time I fight with happy feelings. I'm not scared anymore, thought Mommy. After kill many familiars, she hold Madoka's hand and run together. I'm not alone anymore. They found a door. There is a shadow picture of a doll and a word, chocolate flavor, in the door. They entered the door. It's a witch's room. The room is filled with many cakes, poles, a long table and 2 long chairs. They found Mickey, Sayaka and Kyubi hiding behind giant donut. Sorry, we're late. Greet Mommy to Sayaka. No, you're arrived just in time, Sayaka said. Be careful, it comes, said Kyubi. A strange like classic cartoon character's doll creature appeared and sit in one of the chair. Knowing that was her target, Mommy break the chair with musket and punch the falling witch like a baseball. The witch hits the wall and received many shots from Mommy. As it falls to the floor, Mommy summoned Ribbon to launch it into the air, and summon a giant white bazooka. Hero finale, she shouted as she fired the giant bazooka at it. She thought for sure that victory is in her hands. But suddenly, a giant worm-like monsters with clown's face and hungry expression burst from the doll's mouth at an incredible speed. It opened its jaws that fills with many sharp teeth, ready to eat Mammy's head. Mommy couldn't move. Am I gonna die? Dynamic entry. Before Mommy get eaten by the witch. A blonde hero jumping and kick the witch, knocking it away from her. The boy ready to uppercut the witch. Shoryuuken. The uppercut send the witch flying. Phew. Just in time. When Mommy came to, she realized what just happened, and what was about to happen to her. She looked at her savior and she's surprised. It's Uzumaki Naruto, the boy who saved her this morning. Naruto jogged to Mommy to see her condition. Hey, are you all right, Mommy-san? Naruto shouted. Madoka and Sayaka ran to Mommy, to see her condition. Mammy's knees fall down. I almost died there, said Mommy. The image of that witch almost killed her make she unable to move. She lost her confidence. Naruto pat Mammy's head, make Mommy gasped. It's okay, you're safe now. Leave this witch to me, okay, said Naruto with tender grin. Mammy's cheeks is red, tears falls down from her eyes. Naruto looked at Madoka and Sayaka. Madoka-san, Sayaka-san, please take her carefully. Madoka and Sayaka surprised. Wait. How did you know our name? Asked Sayaka, but Naruto not listen because he's already busy fighting the witch. Madoka looked at Mommy worriedly, tried to comfort her. I'm sorry Kanami-san, I really not a person you should look up to, said Mommy. She began to crying again. I thought I will death. It make me scared. I'm just a coward, said Mommy. Suddenly, Madoka hugged Mommy, Mommy surprised with the gesture. I don't care about that. I'm just happy that you're all right. I don't want to lose you, Madoka said. Hearing that Mommy cries loudly, she returning the hug tenderly. Seeing that, Sayaka wiped her tears, she relieved Mommy is all right. Naruto punched the witch, send it flying. How was that? Said Naruto. But the witch still standing. Yar days. Naruto scratched his head, the witch flying to attack Naruto. Hey, maybe I need some backup. I know I said, leave this to me, but this witch is tougher than I thought, said Naruto, while he punching the witch again. Mommy got her confidence back. She nodded. Okay. She summoned many muskets and fired them to the witch while Naruto punching and kicking the witch. The witch roared in pain. Then Homura came and joined them. Hey, it's the transfer student, Sayaka said. Homura-chan, how did you get free? Madoka asked, referred to Mammy's binding spell. She then guessed and looked up at Naruto. Was it him? Homura only nodded. She looked at Naruto who fight the witch. Hi, Homura-chan, you finally came. Want to back me up too? Naruto said. Homura didn't respond. She embarrassed with what Naruto call her, but she can hide it. She summoned a pistol and shot the witch rapidly. 5 minutes is already passed, thought Naruto. He do the ninja hand sign, victory burst. A glowing yellow flame aura appeared from Naruto's body. Madoka, Mami, and Sayaka surprised seeing that except Homura who already seeing that before and Kyubi who looked at Naruto with his emotionless red eye. Mami-san, Homura-chan, let's finish this dude with tag team combo. Naruto said. Okay, let's do it. Mami said, agreeing Naruto's suggestion. Homura not respond but she likely not objected with Naruto's suggestion. Homura summoned a grenade and throw it at the witch's face, make the witch grit its teeth because of hurts. Mami summoned a giant bazooka, she shouted, Chiro finale. And the beam hit the witch belly. The witch is badly hurt but still moving. I'll end with this, said Naruto, his yellow aura turned into black. There is black ball-shaped energy in his hands. Naruto looked at the witch with evil smile. Watch this is the power of Kokuryuwa. Black Dragon Blast, Black Dragon Wave, Naruto swing his hand like throwing a baseball. The ball change its shape like a burning black dragon. Jaouensatsukokuyuuha. Evil King Death Fire Black Dragon Blast, the dark flame dragon flying and hit the witch. Boom. The flame from the dragon burned it to death, burned it to nothing but ashes, all that left from that witch was it grief seed. HMPH, pathetic weak thing, Naruto said mimicking a manga character. Madoka, Mami, and Sayaka can't believe what just they see. Their mouth awe in surprise. They only ever saw that attack in shonen manga. Is that Hiei? Sayaka said still not believe what she saw. So strong, Mami said admiring Naruto's special attack. With the death of the witch, the barrier ceased to exist and they are returned to real world. Mami and Homura transform back to their Mitakihara girl's uniform. Naruto take the grief seed. Here, it's yours. Naruto tossed the grief seed to Mami who caught it. I don't need it, I'm not a magical girl after all. Ah, thank you for saving me again. Mami said, bowing gratefully. I owe you. Man, you were so cool there. You saved Mami-san before she eaten by that witch. Sayaka said excited. And you used Kokuryuwa. Bet you never expected like that to be happen, right Madoka? That's right, Sayaka-chan. Madoka replied. Naruto do a smug face. Well, of course I was cool. I'm a hero after all. Ahahaha. Naruto's nose getting longer like Pinocchio. Mami, Madoka, Homura, and Sayaka's sweat dropped. I forget to ask, who are you? And why you know our name? Sayaka asked. Mami and Madoka wants an explanation too. Naruto grinning. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. The demon fox Uzumaki Naruto. The strongest delinquent in Mitakihara. Said Sayaka disbelief, make Madoka and Mami surprised. Naruto scratched his head and sighing. Many people calling me that, but I'm not a delinquent. I just beat the punks who do the bad things. Naruto said. You don't look like a bad guy either, Naruto-kun. Madoka said. Mami and Sayaka nodded agreeing Madoka. Naruto smiling at the girls. Thanks. I can't tell you right now why I know your name. It's not the right time. All I just can say is I've been watching you all. Mami, Madoka, and Sayaka blushed hearing what Naruto said. He watching us, they said in their thought. Naruto who confused with their reaction, still continue his explanation. I don't know you believe me or not, but I just want to help you all. He said, then he asking a shake hands to the girls. So, you want to work together with me, to be my friend? Said Naruto with cherished smile. Friend, thought Mami, happily. She never asked to be friend with someone. Mami, Sayaka, and Madoka nodded. Yeah, let's be friend, said all of them. Mami's shaking Naruto's hand. She blushed a little when her hand touched Naruto's hand. His hand is so big, and strong, thought Mami. How about you, Homura-chan? Naruto said to Homura but Homura was no longer with them. What the? Hey transfer student. Where the hell are you? Sayaka shouted, looking where she goes. Kyubi is not with us too, said Madoka worriedly. Naruto walked over and patted Sayaka and Madoka's back. Don't worry about her, she have her own problems and you have yours. And for the little Kyubi, I think he can take care of himself. Naruto said, his tone changed to cold when he said Kyubi's name. Well, began Mommy as she clapped both of her hands together, I think it's time for some tea and desserts. I think I'll pass the desserts today. Sayaka groaned. I don't think I can look at another piece of cake after what just happened. I tried to eat the cake in the labyrinth, its taste horrible. Said Naruto. Make the others sweat dropped. And it's getting already late, said Madoka. Late, said Naruto. It's like I forget something, he tried remembering. Sayaka running in the hospital's corridor. She stopped at the one of the hospital's room, knocking the door and entering the room. But there is no one in there. The two nurses who passed by saw her. Era, want to visit Kamiju-kun? One of the nurse asking. Why yes. Sayaka said. Sorry, we still continued his medical checkup. Now he's in rehabilitation room. Said the nurse. Oh, it's that so, thank you. Sayaka said. Then she left the room. Kamiju Kyusuke is Sayaka's friend, and likely her love interest. He is a professional junior violist. But a terrible accident make his finger paralyzed. He cannot play a violin anymore forever. But Sayaka always cheers him. She always visited him, and bring him a CD music. Sayaka enter the elevator and goes down. She drown in her thought. Why Kyusuke? She look at her hand, whatever I move my fingers, is not making a goodness. Why not me, but Kyusuke? She sighed. If my wish is for Kyusuke's recovered body, what will Kyusuke's think? Is he will say, thank you, and just that, or I hoped more than that. A shadows covered Sayaka's half face. I'm truly a bad person. She said. If I remembered, I realized that I don't know anything of it. Behind the miracles and hope, there is a price for it. Welcome back, Naruto. Naruto, only wearing his pajamas and sleep hat, opened his eyes. All he saw is nothing but white color everywhere. Universe will. What's up? I want to give you 2 reward gift. A reward gift for saving Tomo Mommy, and a gift for cheer you because you're fired from your part-time job. Said the universe will. Why you know that I'm fired? Ehehehe. Naruto laugh in sadness, feel down remembering when he fired because of his lateness. What can I do to survive my living now? Naruto said in comical tears. My, don't be sad Naruto. The first gift is, now you can do 2 special attack in victory burst mode. Naruto's eyes widened. Great, I can do a combination moves. He jumping happily. But it needs 10 minutes for cooling down now. What the, it's a long time for waiting you know. Naruto said in disbelief, but 2 attack have a big chance to kill the witch easily. So that covered the weakness. Yes it is, so like I said before, I hope you to use it wisely. Said the universe will. And for the second gift, check your wallet. Naruto check his frog-shaped wallet. It's full of money. Naruto count the money. It's 100 yen. Hooray. Naruto jumping happily again. Thanks. You're welcome. I'll give you this too. A black glove appeared in front of Naruto. A glove. What is used for? Asked Naruto while picking the glove. You know it later, in the right time to use it. Bye, Naruto. Until we meet again. Everything went blank. Naruto check his wallet after he wake up. His smile is getting larger knowing the money he received from Universe Will is real. Then he looked at the black glove in the table and put it inside his school bag. Naruto ready go to school, he decide to not ride his bicycle, Chidori, and go walk to his school. He walks with relaxed pace while humming Odoru Ponpokulan. He suddenly stopped when he spot a girl with blonde hair and wearing Mitakihara middle school girl's uniform. It's Tomo Mommy. Oh Sue. Good morning, Mommy-san. Greet Naruto. Mommy looked at the boy who greet him. Good morning, Naruto-kun. Mommy said in her sweet smile. You're going to school, too? Asked Naruto. Mommy responds with nod. Want to walk together? My school is in the same way with your school. Yeah, sure. Said Mommy. Mommy walk in silent and Naruto walk with humming a song. She just know Naruto yesterday, he saves her life twice and become her friends after that. Naruto-kun, can I ask you something? Naruto's eyes looked at Mommy from the corner of his eyes. Sure, what is it? He said. That power you used for kill yesterday which, are you a contractor too? Asked Mommy. No, I'm not magical boy. I'm not signing a contract with Kyubi. Naruto told to mommy. I can't tell you right now why I have this power. It's not the time yet. Mommy a little bit disappointed with Naruto's answer. She wants to know more about Naruto, but he keep it in secret like why Naruto knows her name too. But I can tell you my power's name, said Naruto, then he poses like a transforming hero. It's the power based from friendship, effort, and victory. The strongest power that never seen before. The power who can erase any evil and darkness. It's the power of J-Hero. He said it loudly, earning him some strange looks and whispers from the people and students who pass by. Realizing that, Naruto's face getting red and embarrassed. Mommy giggled seeing Naruto's pose and hearing the power's name. Ha ha ha, such a weird name, she said in small laugh. It's that weird, Naruto said, rubbing the back of his head in embarrassment. Naruto-kun, do you want to come to my apartment after school? Asked mommy. Naruto looked at mommy in questioned face. It's not just the two of us. There will be Konami-san and Miki-san too, mommy said with red face. Okay, I promise I will come, Naruto said with nice guy pose. Mommy nodded happily. After that, the two walks together in peaceful silence. Mommy looked at Naruto, her cheeks getting red, a little smile can be spot in her lips. The school time's over in Konoha High School. Naruto walks left his school. He promised to meet mommy and the others in front of Mitakihara Middle School, to go together to Mammy's apartment. He walks with humming Doraemon's song. He stopped when he saw a white cat-rabbit-fox fusion-like creature with emotionless red eyes in front of him. It's Kyubi. Hello, Naruto. Greet Kyubi. What do you want, Kyubi? Naruto said coldly. I always watched your fight. I sense a great power within you. The power that might be enough to undo entropy. You have a contract with him, aren't you? Asked Kyubi, he referring to Universe Will. So, I can make you stronger than now. If you make a contract with me and... Blam. A gunshot makes Kyubi's body tearing apart in instant. Naruto surprised a little seeing that. Then, Homura in her magical girl's state appear. That was useless. Another Kyubi appeared and started to eat his other self-corpse. Naruto looked at that and want to puke. No, don't make a contract with him. Homura said to Naruto. Don't listen anything he said, Yeah, I already know that. Naruto said to Homura, and then he looked at Kyubi. The answer is no. Bye. He leaves Kyubi behind. Homura transforms back, and walks leaving Kyubi too who only staring at them with a motionless face. Naruto and Homura walks together. By the way, Homura-chan, why you know that Kyubi approaching me? Asked Naruto. It's just a coincidence. I was going to my home and saw you with Kyubi. Explained Homura coldly. Oh, it's that so? Naruto said. Want to go to Mommy-san's apartment with me? No, Homura said, as she walked away, leaving puzzled Naruto. Naruto looked at the skies that getting darker. Crap, I'm gonna late. Then he running like road runner. Naruto meets Mommy and Madoka in front of Mitakihara Middle School. Pant, sorry I'm late, said Naruto, he exhausted after running. It's okay, Naruto-kun. We just came out from our school, Mommy said. Madoka giggled seeing exhausted Naruto. Naruto noticed something. Hey, where is Sayaka-san? He asked. Sayaka-chan goes to visit our friend, Kamiju-kun, in hospital. Explained Madoka. Kamiju? Asked Naruto. He remembered a certain boy who have same name in other city. His old friend. He is our classmates, a talented violist too. Madoka explained again. But an accident make he can't play violin anymore. He, paralyzed. Said Madoka in sad tone. Sayaka-chan always visiting him in hospital, give him CD music to cheer Kamiju-kun. Oh, is that so? Naruto said in smile. Well, Mommy clapped both of her hands. Let's get going, shall we? Naruto, Mommy, and Madoka walks together to Mammy's apartment. They walk with talking about anything popped into their minds like cakes, funny things and etc. What are you listening to? Asked Sayaka to Kyusuke Kamiju who lying on hospital's bed and hearing music with headphones on CD player. She is in hospital right now, visiting Kyusuke. She always tried to be cheerful in front of him. Goldilocks, said Kyusuke in monotone. Ah, Debussy, What a beautiful song, isn't it? Sayaka said cheerful. There is no one expect me to listen to classic music. When they listen me shout the title of the song, they're surprised. They are really surprised and astonished to me. She keeps silent for a while. It's all because Kyusuke who telling me. If I'm not listen to this kind of music, I will don't know anything about it. Sayaka. Kyusuke called her. Yes, Sayaka. Why you torturing me like this? Reply Kyusuke, his tone ever more soft and dull than before. Sayaka not understand what he say. He took the headphones out from his ear. Why are you still making me listen to music? Are you mocking me? But I thought you loved music. Don't give me that. Do you know the feels the person who can't play the music but only can listen it? I, he cried. He smashed his hand on the glass covering the spinning disc in CD player. It cut his hand and blood flew all over the bed. Sayaka immediately grabbed his hand attempting to stop him. Seeing him do that makes Sayaka lost its cheerful composure as she starting sobbing quietly on his bed. It can't move anymore. Now, I can't even feel the pain anymore. All of this surgery. Sayaka tried to cheer Kyusuke. Don't give up. I'll believe something will happen. If you're not give up, someday. They told me to give up all hope. Kyusuke cut Sayaka's talk. Even my music teacher said, stop playing music now. My hand never moved again, not without miracle or magic. It exists, Sayaka said in determined face. Kyusuke look at Sayaka, not understand what she's saying. Miracle, magic, all of them as exist. She look at silhouette of a certain small cat-like creature on the window. It's Kyubi who's staring at them with a motionless expression. Sayaka knew what she had to do. Madoka was walking back towards her house from Mami's apartment. She remembering her conversation with Mami and Naruto back then in apartment. Konami-san, are you still want to be a magical girls after what happened to me yesterday? Ask Mami to Madoka. Naruto look at both of them with chewing cakes. Madoka's face turned to sad. I'm sorry, Mami-san. I promise to fight by your side one day, but I just need to think about it more. Mami only smiling and rub her neck. I don't blame you, Konami-san. After what happened yesterday. Then she looking at Naruto who still eat the cakes. Her cheeks red. If Naruto-kun wasn't there to help me, maybe I'm not here today. Yeah, it's true, Madoka said with relieved smile. It's a hero's job after all, to help people in need. Naruto said while slurped the cup of tea, then he smiling cheerfully and pat Madoka's and Mami's head. Besides, it's my duty to help and protect the magical girls and its candidates. Like I said yesterday, I just want to help you all. Madoka and Mami blushing because of what Naruto do and said to them. Naruto only look at them with questioning face. Madoka's cheeks become red when remembering that. Why my heart is pounding so fast? Thought Madoka. Then she shakes his head, and no. It's not because of that. Her thought stopped when she seeing one of her best friend, Hitomi Shizuki, walking in front of her. Hitomi-chan, you know today there is, she gasped seeing a mark in Hitomi's neck. It's a witch kiss. A person who have witch kiss mark, will be the food for witch itself. Hitomi-chan, Madoka shaking Hitomi's body. Konami-san, how are you? Said Hitomi. What happened? Where you want to go? Asked Madoka. Where you asked? I want to go to a better place. Told Hitomi. Then she clapped both of her hand. That's right, you should come to Konami-san. Yeah, it will be fun. Then she continued walking with Madoka following her. A bunch people with witch kiss mark like Hitomi appeared and walked in the same direction like Hitomi, to the abandoned factory. I must call Mami-san and Naruto-kun, Madoka said, but then she face-palmed herself. I forgot to add their numbers. They entered the abandoned factory. There are 3 people inside, one of them mumbling about his despair and failing with this factory. The factory door shut, one of the people carrying a bucket and 2 detergent softener and mix it. Madoka remembering what her mother said about the danger of mixing the detergent. They want to commit suicide with drinking the poisonous mixed detergent. No, don't do that. Madoka run and take the bucket, and then throw it outside the window. Knowing that, Hitomi and the rest of witch kiss victim, chasing Madoka like a zombie. Madoka run to the one of nearest door. She entered the door and locked it. Now she trapped in a room with many TV. What can I do now? Ok, a mist with strange voice suddenly appear, cornered Madoka. No, no, all of the TV turned on. A familiar shaped like wooden angel doll creature appeared from TV and dragged Madoka. No, please, somebody help. Madoka dragged inside TV, to the witch labyrinth. Inside the labyrinth, there is no floor, Madoka floated in the air. There were distorted painting of carousel with television sets on the horses of carousel on the wall. The television's playing a scene where Madoka comforting mommy before she went fighting the witch from yesterday, and images of what could be Mami's final moments if Naruto not save her. There is a scene where Naruto died hit by a truck when he tried to save a kid. What's this? Madoka saw the scene, and it's horrified her. A group of familiars and a witch shaped like big set television appear. The group of familiars flying to Madoka, grab her limbs and stretching them with all their might as the witch television watched. Madoka screamed in pain. She closed her eyes. No. Ray gun. Blam. Blam. Scratch. Madoka opened her eyes. She saw her savior standing in front of him. It's Naruto, Mommy, and Sayaka who become a magical girl. Naruto-kun, Mommy-san, Sayaka-chan, said Madoka, disbelief what she saw. Sayaka continued slice through the familiars the witch television throw at her with cutlass. She knocked the witch television upward, and dashed herself upwards above the witch. It's over. She stabbed the witch, knocked it downward and killing it. Madoka and Mommy watched it in awe, Naruto only smiling seeing that and give her thumbs up. The labyrinth around them disappeared as everyone found themselves outside the factory. Mommy, Sayaka, and Naruto ran up towards Madoka. Are you alright? Asked Mommy worried about Madoka's condition. It's okay, I'm alright. Madoka said, then she looked at Sayaka. Sayaka-chan, your clothes. We just meet with Sayaka-san when we enter the labyrinth. Told Naruto to Madoka. Well, Sayaka said, embarrassingly ruffling the back of her head, Mommy-san and Naruto-kun were so cool, so I want to fight alongside them, you know. No, you are the cool one, Sayaka-san. You slashed the witch like Batuse the manslayer. Naruto said to Sayaka. Sayaka roughed the back of her head again. No, Naruto-kun. You use ray gun. Sayaka cut her talk when she noticed someone behind her. It's Homura. Oh, Homura-chan. Naruto said noticed her. You. Homura stares at Sayaka. You're late, transfer student. Sayaka said. Homura only stares coldly at them. In the other place, in hospital, Kamiju Kyusuke woke up from his sleep. He feels something in his paralyzed hand. He tried to grip his hands. His eyes widened in disbelief. He can do that. He can feels and move his hand again. In the skyscraper over a city, a girl with long red hair in ponytail, wore green sweaters, blue short jeans, and brown boots. She eating a crepes. I don't expect you to come here, Kyoko. Kyubi appeared from shadow. I came here because the place I was is not producing many witches. Said Kyoko Sakura. From what I heard, the condition in this city sure has changed. Mommy still occupied this city. I also recently contracted with another magical girl. Kyubi replied. Oh, is that so? So there is a veteran and rookie huh? Kyoko said. There is an interesting boy too. He's not contracted with me, but he's sure having the strongest power that I ever seen. Kyubi replied again. So, there is a first magical boy. Kyoko said while swallowed her food. She grinned. I don't like the idea of that boy and the rookie take over this good territory. What are you planning, Kyoko? Simple. Just torture both of them until their surrender. Kyoko said in grinning, especially that boy. Mommy-san, Madoka-san, Sayaka-san, you go home first. Naruto said to his friends. There is something I want to talk with Homura-chan. Naruto-kun, I can't possibly leave you alone with her, she could hurt you. Mommy said worried. Don't worry, I already know her. Besides, do you think she can hurt me? I'm the strongest delinquent in Mitakihara, the demon fox Uzumaki Naruto, you know TT Ibeo. Naruto grinning. Mommy looked at him for moments before smiling and nodding. Let's go, Kanami-san, Miki-san. We should be home quickly. Mommy said to Madoka and Sayaka. Madoka and Sayaka feel unsure to left Naruto and Homura, but they must go home now or their parents will worried. Naruto look at Magi Madoka and Sayaka that already leave him and Homura alone, then he look at Homura with serious look. Homura-chan, it's likely that you know something that I don't. I can sense that when you look at Sayaka-san. Is it the same case like Mami-san, what you so call fate? Or you already know about the truth of magical girls? Homura replied. Yeah, I know who those become magical girls as risk turning into witches themselves. Naruto said while crossing his arm, when the soul gem is letting be darken, the magical girls will fall to despair, and turned into a witch. Naruto's eyes widened. Wait, do you mean, she will? Sayaka will fall into the magical girl's trap. She will fall into despair, her soul gem will darken and she will turn into witch. Homura said still in cold emotionless tone, maybe you already saved Mommy from her fate, but Sayaka is. I already said to you right when in the last labyrinth, that I'll never give up to save everyone, even the chance is 0.00001%. Naruto said to Homura, then he patting Homura's head, make her gasped in surprise, I'm not gonna let Sayaka-san fall to despair. I will protect you all. It's my promise as a hero and as a magical girl guardian. Homura blushed. Then she walks leaving Naruto behind, do what you want, and then she vanished. Naruto only scratch his head. Homura looking at Naruto in the not-so-far skyscraper building, and Naruto not realized that. Her cheeks getting red, she hold her chest, she felt her heart beating fast. The next day in hospital, Sayaka visited Kamiju Kyusuke, so, you still can't leave hospital yet. Sayaka said to Kyusuke. The rehabilitation of my leg is still not complete, so before I can walk again, I can't leave hospital. Kyusuke replied. He looked at his recovered hand. I don't know why my hand can move again, so I must do another examination. So, how's your feels Kyusuke? Or you felt anything weird from your body? Sayaka asked. No, it makes me scared because it's not feels anything. It's like that accident is just a bad dream. Like Sayaka said, it's a miracle. Kyusuke said, and then his face turned to sad. What's wrong? Asked Sayaka, knowing his change of expression. I'm sorry Sayaka, I said many selfish things to you. I felt very guilty now. Kyusuke said while his head down. Don't mind that, what's more important is Kyusuke feels happy now. So don't use that sad face. Sayaka cheers to Kyusuke. Kyusuke chuckled. Yeah, it's not the time for that. Sayaka look at her watch, it's the time. Kyusuke, let's we go outside. Sayaka, and Kyusuke who using a wheelchair, walks to the elevator. Sayaka push elevator's button with the destination to the hospital's roof top. Is there something happen in the roof? Asked Kyusuke. You know it later, Sayaka replied. The elevator took them to the top of hospital. It's a hospital's recreation park, it have many beautiful flower. There are Kyusuke's parents and hospital's staff who greet them with clapping hands. Kyusuke's eyes widened in surprise, everyone. An old man walks to Kyusuke, it's Kyusuke's father. You told me to dump this, but I can't do that. Kyusuke's father said. He gave Kyusuke a violin. Kyusuke took the violin from his father. He looks at violin, still felt unsure to play it or not. Try it, don't be afraid, Kyusuke's father said. Kyusuke plays a beautiful song with the violin. All of the viewers stunned with his performance. He's not playing the violin awkwardly despite he not touched it for a long time. Sayaka felt happy now, she thought that there is no regret from her wish. Kyoko watched Sayaka from a tower far from hospital. She watches with magic binocular, while eating a waffle. So, that's the new magical girl, huh? Kyoko said to a white creature behind her. Are you really planning something to Sayaka? Kyubi asked. Of course, she is easy to be killed. Kyoko said with confidence. She changes back the magic binocular to regular binocular with her soul gem. So what, is there any problem with that? Your plan will not succeed. You forget that Mommy still occupied this city, there is a boy I mentioned yesterday, and there is another magical girl too besides Mommy. Kyubi said. Who is it? Asked Kyoko. I don't really know much about her. Kyubi replied. What do you mean? Is she the magical girls that making a contract with you, isn't it? Kyoko asked again. It can be said that, or isn't. Kyubi said. Make Kyoko more confused. She's in the top of a regular. I can't predict whatever she do. Is that so? What about the magical boy? Is he a worthy opponent too? Kyoko asked. He have a bizarre yet strong power. He killed the witch with what you call special move. I remember he kill a witch with a moves named Sunlight Yellow Overdrive and Black Dragon Wave. Kyubi told. Like the magical girl I mentioned before, I can't predict him. I ever heard that move before, it's from a manga. Kyoko said while eats the last bites of her waffle, isn't that good? So it will not boring. It will be interesting. She walks left Kyubi who only stares at her. Achoo. Naruto sneezing loudly while riding his bicycle. Weird, I don't think I got flu today. Sayaka looked at mirror with smile on her face. She had just returned from hospital after hearing the violin performance of Kyusuke on hospital roof. Kyubi also in her house, sit at one of the cushion in her room. Are you nervous? Kyubi asked. Well, yeah, maybe. Sayaka replied, one mistake and it's done for. She walked outside her door house, and was surprised to find two girls outside her house waiting for her. Mommy-san, Madoka, Miki-san, are you ready? Mommy asked. Yep. I'm ready to patrol for find a wicked witch. It's a hero's job after all. Sayaka said in confidence, with do the V sign to Mommy and Madoka. Please take care of me, Mommy-san. Mommy smiled. Please take care of me too. Mommy. Sayaka with Kyubi in her shoulders, and Madoka started walking to patrol for find witch labyrinth. Naruto is not coming with us? Asked Sayaka as they started walking. Naruto-kun said he must go to his new part-time job now, so he will catch up later. Madoka replied. Is that so? Sayaka said. Man, he's still a year 1 high school student, but he do a part-time job. He's not enjoying his youthful days. Isn't that good? He do a part-time job in his age, he can. Mammy's reply interrupted with the presence of the witch, we're here. Mommy-san is right, I can feel it too. Sayaka added. They were in front of a small passageway between two buildings. Sayaka opened the labyrinth. When it opened, they greeted with cheerful visuals around them. This labyrinth border, maybe is not witches, it is familiars. Told Kyubi. That's not mean it will be easier. I still a rookie, you know. Sayaka said. Don't be pessimistic, Miki-san. Mommy said. I know. They continued to walk through the labyrinth, and it wasn't long to find what they seek. A familiar shaped like a kindergarten children draws appear with screech voice, make the girls surprised. It wants to flee. Madoka screamed. Leave this to me, Sayaka said as she transformed to her magical girl state, with blue and white outfit with white cape. Mommy let Sayaka fight the familiar alone, because it's good for her training. Sayaka summoned many cutlasses, and she threw the cutlasses to the familiar without mercy. She threw cutlass after cutlass at the familiar who let out a screeching noise. But another weapon appeared blocking Sayaka's cutlasses, as if to defend the familiars. The weapon is a spear with chain that likely can curved around. Everyone noticed this and shocked to see another magical girl drop down and land on one of fallen cutlasses. It's Kyoko Sakura. Hold up there, what the hell are you doing? Kyoko asked, pointing her fingers at Sayaka. The familiars escaped and the labyrinth is vanished. The familiars getting away, Sayaka cried out. She ran over to go after the familiars, but was stopped as Kyoko's spear suddenly extended and stopped near Sayaka's neck. Do you blind? It's not a witch, it's just a familiars. You weren't going to get any grief seeds out of it. Ain't that right, senpai? Kyoko grinned. Who is she called senpai? It's been a while. Isn't that impolite to leaving your own territory, Sakura-san? Mommy asked. Madoka and Sayaka turned to look at Mommy in a shock. Is she your friend? Madoka asked. She was a friend of mine. Mommy replied, frowning. She knows Kyoko Sakura very well. But some events change her. But if we let it go, someone will die. Sayaka shout. You must let the familiars eat around 4 or 5 people. Then it'll become a witch, and you'll get a grief seed out of it. Kyoko said as she bite a fish-shaped biscuit. Witch and familiars attack innocent people, or you wanted to sacrifice them? Sayaka shot back at Kyoko. It's likely there is some mistaking here. Do you ever hear about food chain kid? Kyoko said, as she slowly walked to Sayaka. Witches eat weak humans, and in turn, we eat the witches. It's obvious, right? A bunch of red diamonds appeared in front of Mommy and Madoka, dividing them from Sayaka. Is that, Mommy shocked with the appearing of the diamond. Dawn, tell me, you make a contract with him, is to become a hero of justice. Kyoko mocked at Sayaka. If that's true, what's your problem? Sayaka shouted and swung her cutlass at Kyoko, but she parried it with her spear. It pissed me off, with you thinking this is some kind of game. Kyoko replied, knocking Sayaka with her spear, causing Sayaka to fly back and hit a pipe on the wall. The pipe broke and water spilled over Sayaka as Madoka and Mommy called out her in worry. It's too soon to fight me now, rookie. Kyoko said as she began to leave the lying Sayaka. But she stopped as Sayaka get up. Weird, it takes 3 months to recovering from my attack. Sayaka's wish is for healed someone. So she possessed healing magic and healed quickly than normal people. Kyubi said. The fight is more intense. The two magical girls went each other with their weapons, faster and faster. Madoka hated seeing this with Mommy. Why they fight each other? They weren't witch, they should be allies. Madoka cried. It can't be helped, they're not understand each other. Mommy replied. Sakura-san is used to have a kind heart, but it was changed when Mommy cut herself as the fight is more intense than before. Not bad for a rookie. Did you learn that from Mommy, the senpai that you're so proud of? Kyoko said as she charged forward with her spear. Sayaka evaded the spear with jumping to the wall. Mommy-san is not like your kind. Sayaka said as she prepared to attacking back, you're just all cold and calculating. You don't care about other people's lives. Magical girls like you are no match for magical girls like us. Sayaka dashed to stab Kyoko with her cutlass. But the chain turned like a whip and wrapped Sayaka's body, and she threw Sayaka to the wall. Then Kyoko take one of the Sayaka's fallen cutlasses and threw at Sayaka. It stabbed Sayaka's cape in the wall, make her unable to move. I just don't get you. Fighting for someone else Sake, that's not worth a penny. Kyoko said as she prepared to stab Sayaka with her spear. Then she dashed to stab. If you're the kind of idiot who doesn't understand that, I guess I'll have to beat that concept in your body. Mommy was about to transform and save her Kohai, but then she stopped when she saw a girl and a boy moving over them. The girl is blocking Kyoko's attack with gunshot, and the boy has carried Sayaka in bridal way. It's Homura and Naruto. Naruto-kun, Homura-chan. Madoka said in disbelief. Yo, sorry I'm late. Naruto said as he's still carrying Sayaka. Kyoko surprised with the sudden appearance of Homura and Naruto, and she felt very angry because Homura interfering her fight. Why you do that you bitch? Kyoko shouted as she tried to attack Homura, but suddenly she appearing behind Kyoko without anyone noticed that. Kyoko surprised when she saw Homura behind her. Oh, so you're who he said irregular. Because of your weird magic, Kyoko said, grinning. Sayaka-chan. Madoka cried as the diamond barrier disappeared allowing her and Mommy run over to Sayaka who's still carried by Naruto. Are you okay? I'm okay, Madoka. And Naruto, why you can put me down? Sayaka said in nervous, because Naruto carrying her in bridal way. Her face turns red. Sorry, Sayaka-san, Naruto said as he put Sayaka down. And no, it's okay, no problem. Sayaka said, her face is still red. Kyoko looking at Naruto, I never thought that the demon fox is the magical boy who he talks about. Kyoko said make Naruto turns his gaze to her. Kyoko knows his reputation, but a weak school's delinquent is not in the same league with magical girls. It's just an eyesore for me. Prick. A thick mark appear in Naruto's forehead. He doesn't like to be called weak by younger people than him, especially a girl. Hello. Could you say that again? More slowly. In a language I understand. Naruto said, mocking Kyoko with mimicking deaf man. Then he shouted with pointing at Kyoko, depending on what you said, I may have to kick your ass. Kyoko smiling but get a little bit angry with Naruto's mock. Try it if you can. She said as she dashed to attack Naruto with her spear, but Naruto evaded easily. Kyoko surprised with that, but she's still attacking without giving Naruto a chance to attack back and just evading. Suddenly, Naruto grabbed Kyoko's spear and stopped her attacks. Kyoko and the others surprised, how can he grab the spear easily? How you can? TCH. I already got in any fights, you know. And that's not the only one. Naruto said as he pushed the spear make Kyoko jump backward. Then he runs to attack Kyoko. Sakura Kyoko. Your next line is, how did you know my name? Kyoko dashing prepared to attack Naruto too. How did you know my name? Ugh. She noticed, and her reaction make her stopped her attack. That was one of my special tricks that always succeed. Although it's useless when I fight the witch. Naruto said as he jumped and prepared to kick from the air, rider kick. Kyoko blocked his attack with her spear but the kick's effect send her fly back. She almost hit the wall but she can evade it with stepping the wall like ninja. Kyoko is full with anger and spirit of fight back. But suddenly she cooled down. Notice that, Naruto stopped his fighting stance. TCH, you're strong enough demon fox. Kyoko said. Then she pointed Naruto with her spear. About why you know my name, it doesn't matter now. But remember this, you're number one of my list. Next time we meet, I'm gonna beat you for real. After said that, Kyoko wall jumped leaving the area. Hey wait, we still have a Sayaka trying to stop Kyoko to unsettle their unfinished fight, but Kyoko already vanished. Sayaka clenched her fist. She remembering what Kyoko said to her, it makes her angry. Huh, bloody red habanero. Naruto grumbled, he don't want to believe that Kyoko is one of the magical girls he must help. He doesn't like her attitude. Whatever, everyone, let's go to Ichiraku Ramen. I'll treat you all. Sayaka's face turned from angry to happy, really, thank you Naruto. Madoka and Mommy sighed, relieved that Sayaka is alright. Homura-chan, do you want to? Naruto can't find Homura anywhere, she's already vanished. Naruto only scratched his head. Yeah, she only cared about Madoka's safety after all. Mezumeta kokura ha hashiradashita mirai wo idaku tame. Muzukashi michi de tachido matmo. Sora ha. The next day, in a game arcade, a girl was playing Dance Dance Revolution. It's Kyoko Sakura. Suddenly, she noticed someone behind her. Yo, what do you want? Asked Kyoko without looking at the person behind her, she still focused on game. I just want to talk, Kyoko Sakura. The person is Homura. Kyoko's eyes widened in surprise because Homura know her name. But she can keep her cool and still focused on game. Why you know my name too? Haven't I met you somewhere before? Kyoko asked. Maybe you have, or maybe you haven't, Homura said in her usual emotionless tone. I want you to protect this city. What do you mean? Kyoko asked. You're the most suitable person to be a magical girl in this city. Unlike Miki Sayaka, she's not qualified. Homura replied. What about Mommy and that stupid demon fox? Kyoko asked again. Homura clenched her fist and grit her teeth. Somehow she doesn't like when Kyoko called Naruto the demon fox. Like I said, you're the most suitable person. And Uzumaki Naruto is not involved with this. Homura said, making sure not to change her cold emotionless tone. Make sure you settle things with Miki Sayaka as peacefully as possible and stay away from her. I will handle her. You know, there is something weird about you. Kyoko said as she turned her head to Homura. Who exactly are you, and what you really want? In 2 weeks, Walpurgisnacht will descend down on this city. Homura replied. How did you know? Kyoko asked while trying to still focus on the game. It's my secret, Homura replied. If Walpurgisnacht defeated, I'll leave this city, and you can take all the spoils of the battle. Walpurgisnacht, huh, fight it alone is exactly a suicide. But if we fight it as a team, maybe we can win. Kyoko said as she finished the DDR game with perfect score. Then she offered a pack of Pocky Stick to Homura. Want some? Special beam cannon. Chiro finale. A witch that shaped like a giant 8-bit centipede is destroyed by a combination attack of Naruto and Mommy. The team does a high five while the labyrinth that looks like 8-bit space-themed game change back to an abandoned house. Naruto-kun, I forget to say this. Thank you for assist me today even though you're still busy with your part-time job. Mommy said as she taking the grief seed and put it to her soul gem. Naruto scratching his head. Don't mention it, Mommy-san. It's what? Well, looks like I found the Namekian demon king and the queen of moon. A voice interrupted the conversation. Naruto and Mommy turned their gaze to Kyoko Sakura who's standing behind them. Huh, Where is Miki Sayaka? Did she desert you guys already? Who's you called Namekian, you gorilla girl? Naruto shout to Kyoko angrily. Who's you called gorilla girl, you bean sprout? Kyoko angrily shot back. Then they shot many bad words to each other. Goodness, what a greeting, Sakura-san. Mommy cut the bad words war. My humblest apologies, but Miki-san wouldn't do such a thing like that. Unlike you. Kyoko grit her teeth hearing Mammy's mocking. What about you? Is Akemi-san not with you? I had heard from Kyubi that you working together with her. Mommy said again. With Homura-chan? Naruto asked. It's kind of disgusting when you called her with Chan. Kyoko replied. Hell if I know where she is. Besides, what do you care about how I'm doing? Such an attitude, you really have changed. Mommy said as she remembering her past when she worked together with Kyoko. Sakura-san, you're welcome to remain in this city, but I will not permit you continue to provoke Miki-san or Naruto-kun like this. Let's go, Naruto-kun. Mommy said as she left Kyoko. Naruto looked at Kyoko for a moment and then he sighed, yar days. He follows Mommy after that. Kyoko stares at Naruto and Mommy with unhappy face. It's not good. Too much time has passed. The trace has already vanished yesterday. Okay. In the same evening, Sayaka and Madoka were in the same area where Kyoko and Sayaka fought from yesterday. Sayaka wants to find the familiars that Kyoko let get away. But the familiar's trace is not longer in the area. Sayaka-chan, don't you think we will meet the girl from yesterday if we keep on finding witch like this? Madoka suddenly asked. Sayaka turned her gaze to Madoka. Yeah, that will happen sooner or later. Sayaka replied. If we do, shouldn't you make up with her beforehand? Madoka asked with worried expression on her face. She's hated seeing her friend as fighting with someone that should be her allies. If not, maybe you will fight again like yesterday. A fight? You think that was just a fight, Madoka? Sayaka asked, in tone that Madoka never heard her use before. The truth is that was a dead or alive fight. We can't agreeing each other, and we'll be always confronting each other. But it could be worse if you. And you suggest me to make up with her. Don't talk like an idiot. Sayaka shot back angrily. She let a familiar get away so it could kill innocent people just for a grief seed. How can we agreeing each other? Is Sayaka-chan become a magical girl to defeat all witches, isn't it? She's not a witch but a magical girl too. Madoka said. Her methods may be different, but you can be friends with her if you tried to get along with her. And there is Homura-chan too. That's impossible. Sayaka yelled at Madoka. Listen Madoka, I didn't become a magical girl just so I could defeat a witches. I become a magical girl so I could protect those I loved. If there are humans out there that are worse than witches, I take them down too. Even if they are magical girls. Sayaka left Madoka alone with Kyubi. Sayaka-chan. Madoka crying heard what Sayaka said to her. Kyubi, can you said something to her? All I can say is she's too reckless. Kyubi replied. With her power right now, she can't win against Akemi Homura or Sakura Kyuko. But Sayaka ignored it. The next day at evening, Sayaka visited Kyusuke at hospital. But when she entered Kyusuke's room, the room is empty. Kamiju-san is already checked out yesterday. A passerby nurse replied. Sayaka looked at the nurse with questioning look. Because the rehabilitation is doing well, he can going home. Is that so? Sayaka said, she a little bit disappointed because Kyusuke not telling her that he is already checked out from hospital. When Sayaka walks left the hospital, she suddenly stopped her walks when she felt someone following her. It's Kyoko Sakura. What do you want? Sayaka asked coldly. Just want to talk with you, rookie. Kyoko replied with grin. Hajime no Chu, Kimi to Chu, I will give you all my love, Naruto singing, Hajime no Chu, while riding his bicycle. Mommy just chuckled hearing Naruto sing. Naruto took Mommy home with his bike, after their hunting witches together. What a tough opponent we had today. Naruto said to Mommy, it's shame that Madoka-san and Sayaka-san can't come with us. Yeah, Mommy replied, with sad expression on her face. Yesterday, Madoka telling Mommy about Sayaka without Naruto knows that. Maybe they're. Mommy-san. Suddenly Madoka's voice rang through Mammy's mind. It's Sayaka-chan, she's in trouble. What's going on? Mommy telepathically replied back. She's getting into a fight with Kyoko-san again. They're on the highway bridge near Sayaka-chan's house. Please hurry. Madoka replied, her voice is more panicked than before. Naruto-kun. Miki-san is getting into a fight with Sakura-san again. Mommy said panic. Naruto's eyes widened. What? Where are they? They're in the highway bridge near Miki-san's house. Mommy replied, I can show the way, please hurry. Roger. Naruto replied as he pedals his bicycle very fast. I can see the bridge, Mommy-san. I can see Madoka-san and the others too. Naruto said as he looked closer. The expression of his face quickly became shocked along with Mommy as they saw what's going on. Sayaka was lying on the ground like death body. Madoka was over her body trembling and sobbing. Kyoko is grabbing Kyubi's neck angrily. Naruto and Mommy get off from the bicycle as soon as they arrived on the scene. Naruto grabbed Kyuko's collar. What happened here, Kyuko? Did you kill? She did not kill anyone, Naruto. Kyubi replied. It's because Madoka threw Sayaka's soul gem off of the bridge. A truck came along and it fell on it. Naruto's eyes widened hearing that as he loosed his grip on Kyuko. I was just telling them here what happens when you soul gem is more than 100 meters away from body. Maybe. He already tell you what will happen, right? Kyubi said as he stared at Naruto. What are you talking about, Kyubi? Mommy replied, worried. What happened when we lose our soul gems? Mommy-san, when you made the contract, he took your soul out of your body and put it into your soul gem. So it can be said, your soul gem is the real you. Naruto said softly. What? Kyubi, why you didn't tell me that? Mommy shouted at Kyubi. Because you never asked, Kyubi replied bluntly. Kyuko tightened her grip on him. Never asked. You're saying the reason you didn't tell why you changed us into zombie is because we never asked. Kyuko shouted at him. You rarely have an accident like this. Kyubi replied. I can't let you fight with fragile body like normal humans. So I put your soul into a compact forms, so you can fight the witches easier. Is it more practice? And no, I don't believe this, Mommy replied in trembling. And you knew about this too, Naruto-kun. Why you didn't tell me? It's basically I'm dead right now. Mommy shouted as Homura appeared with Sayaka's soul gem. Naruto can't do anything seeing the girls in emotional wreck state. He just felt guilty because he not telling the girls earlier. Universe will, what should I do now? So they already find out. Naruto nodded. Yeah, I thought they would find out eventually but I didn't expect for them to all find out at once. Naruto said. They shocked when they find out the truth about their souls. Mommy-san, Madoka-san, and Sayaka-san not saying any words when I taking them home. Probably they get angry to me because I don't tell them the truth. Naruto said again in sad expression. So what are you going to do? Universe will asked. I will talk to them tomorrow. I want to convince them that their soul will always with them no matter what. Naruto replied. But I'm not going to tell them the other truth for now. The other truth, huh? Universe will said. Naruto, the truth is, I take you here because I want to tell you something. Something. What is it? Naruto asked. Maybe you don't like this, but I must tell you no matter what. Universe will replied. It's about. What? Naruto's eyes widened in surprise. The next day in the rooftop of Mitakihara Middle School, Naruto meets with Mommy and Madoka. Naruto can enter Mitakihara Middle School as a visitor. Sayaka-san is not here. Naruto asked to begin the conversation. She's not come to school today. Maybe she's still shocked because of yesterday's incident. Madoka replied with sad tone. About that incident, I'm sorry for not telling you all. Naruto said while bowing. I just don't want to make you all worried. I'm sorry. Mommy looked at Naruto for a moment. No, it's okay Naruto-kun. Mommy replied with sad smile. I just realized that this is one of the consequences from became a magical girl. So you were regretting for making a contract and became a magical girl, Mommy-san? Naruto asked. I'm not regretting that Naruto-kun. Back then, I have no other choice to become a magical girl. Mommy said as she remembering the accident that killed her parents and will kill her if she's not making contract with Kyubi. What I regret is now I know that I'm not human anymore. The one thing that I've tried to avoid has happened from start. I'm just a walking dead body right now. I'm a monster, Mommy said as tears fall from her eyes. She tried to maintain her composure but she can't. Madoka is crying too. It's not true, Mommy-san. Naruto suddenly make the others turn their face to Naruto. I'm sure your soul is always with you no matter what. Naruto said as he pats Mami's head. You're not a monster, you're a magical girl who protect the hope of the world. Don't go thinking any crazy thoughts like that, and remember, I will always protect you. Mommy cheeks blushed when hearing what Naruto said. She looked at Naruto for a second, and then she nodded. Thank you, Naruto-kun. I'm not going thinking any more crazy thoughts again. Mommy replied, wiping the tears away from her. No, don't thank me. It's my fault for not telling you two earlier. Naruto said as he scratched his head. I'm glad that you're our friends, Naruto-kun. Madoka said smiling. Naruto looked at Madoka and Mommy with sad face. I'm sorry Mommy-san, Madoka-san. Actually, I still keep another truth from you. But I don't want to make you worried again. I'm sorry. In the afternoon after school, Naruto and Mommy went to Sayaka's apartment to check her condition. Madoka can't come with them because she had something to do, although she really worried about Sayaka's condition. They arrived at Sayaka's apartment, but they saw someone that they didn't expect to see was eating apples out of the bag. It's Kyoko Sakura. Sakura-san, Mommy uttered, frowning softly. She thought that Kyoko will pick a fight with Sayaka again. Oh hey, you guys. Kyoko replied, with much less spunk and enthusiasm as usual while Sayaka walked outside the doors. The look on Sayaka's face was nothing sort of an enthusiastic. But the emotion changed to surprised when she saw Naruto, Mommy, and Kyoko in front of her apartment, especially Kyoko who have nerve to come to her house. Perfect. I wanna talk to you all, and I want to show something. Kyoko said as she walked off. Mommy, Sayaka, and Naruto still in doubt but they choose to follow her. They walked at the line of a park's forest. So, what do you want to talk about? Or you just want another fight? Naruto asked to Kyoko. Sorry, I'm not interested in a fight today, so let's settle this in my Sega Dreamcast alright? It's not about that, you jerk. Kyoko shot angrily, and then she calmed down. So I guess you guys are really regretting making the contract, huh? She spoke to them. Sayaka expression is emotionless like she don't care what Kyoko said while Mommy just looked sympathetic. Naruto just looked at Kyoko with normal expression. You know, about you became a zombie. It's must be bothering you right? I was at first bothered by that truth. Mommy replied, but because of many circumstances and because of my good friends, I have no rooms for regrets now. Mommy said as a slight of blush appeared on her face. She remembered Naruto's word. Sayaka remained silent. I don't have regrets since I'm not a magical girl. Naruto said, make the girl's sweat dropped. So, looks like I'm not alone regarding that. Kyoko said smiling. I'm not regretting that because I can do anything I like with this power. You got what you paid for, Sayaka cut with emotionless tone. Mommy was really unnerved by how emotionless her tone sounded. Yeah, it can be said that. Kyoko replied. I'm not blaming anyone for what happened to me. It's my own fault but I'm not regretting that. When you think like that, there is no problem that bothering you anymore. Sayaka and Naruto are not saying anything when hearing that. Mommy want to spoke up but she holds it as they already arrived at an abandoned church. Kyoko walks at the front door of church and kicked the front door down. Naruto chuckled seeing that. Hey gorilla girl, ever heard the right way of entering a building? Shut up, bean sprout. Kyoko replied as they walked inside. It's kind of creepy and had unsettling feeling inside of the abandoned church. They walked over wooden planks up a huge wide set of stairs. What do you want? Why you bring us to this place? Sayaka asked with grunt. It will going to be a long conversation. Kyoko said as she reached the bag of apples and tossed one to each of them. Want some? Mommy and Naruto accept the apple. Thanks, but I prefer a ramen. Naruto said as he ate the apple. Kyoko only looked at Naruto with annoyed expression. Sayaka threw the apple away. Noticing that, Kyoko grabbed Sayaka's neck. Don't waste a food, or I'll kill you. Kyoko said angrily and the grab is more tight. Sakura-san. Mommy surprised with what Kyoko do to Sayaka. Naruto surprised too. Kyoko immediately backed to her sense and released her grip on Sayaka's neck. Mami and Naruto quickly checked Sayaka's condition. Man, what the hell is that? Naruto said. Sakura-san despised people who wasted a food. Mami said, remembering Kyuko's love for food. Kyuko put the apple that Sayaka's threw. She cleaned it with her clothes and put it back on the bag of apples. You know, this place was my dad's church. She tells them the story about her life. How her father make a new doctrine for his church. How people treat it like a devil cult. How it forced her family to a point when they had nothing to eat and starved. How she changed it all with her wish. How her father found out the truth and went crazy. Kill Kyuko's entire family before kill himself, only left her a survivor. Mami knew the story well. Her body is trembling. She struggled holding her tears as she remembered when it all happened, and how Kyuko changed that day. Naruto just remembered years ago he read a newspaper that had news of a burned church that killed 3 people. Back then he don't know that is Kyuko's family. My wish destroyed everyone in my family. Kyuko said. Making a selfish wish without thinking other people want it will only make a disaster. Because of that I decide to not use this magic for anyone other than myself. I only use my magic for my own sake. If you wish for hope, you're gonna get despair along with it. It's how everything stays in balance in the universe. Why you tell us all of this? Sayaka said, still in a motionless tone. Kyuko looked at Sayaka. I brought you here because you guys should join me and do whatever you want. Especially you, Miki. Sayaka, you do the same mistake like I did. Sakura-san, that's, Mami was about to tell her that it wasn't her fault, but Sayaka interrupted. Maybe I was wrong about you, so I'm sorry for that. Sayaka said, still in a motionless tone. But, I don't regret my wish at all. I'm not regrets it in order to never making a fake feelings, never. What are you? Kyuko want to ask but Sayaka interrupted. I'm going to use this power for kindness. Continue fighting for justice as a magical girl. I can't accept your offer. I'll do it in my own way. Sayaka said as she walked off left the church. Kyuko is not happy hearing that. You fool. We're magical girls, right? There are no normal people that would understand us. Kyuko shot angrily. Sayaka stopped her walk. I still continued this war with my own way. If you bothered by that, go ahead, try to kill me. I'm not gonna lose, and I'm not gonna have a grudge on you. Miki-san. Mami called out Sayaka. I'm gonna rest today. We can fight a witch tomorrow. All right, Naruto. Mami-san. Sayaka asked. Naruto just nodded at her as she walked and left the church. Kyuko cursed at her. She's still screaming to convince her. Leave her alone for now, Kyuko. Naruto said as he tapped Kyuko's shoulder. Then he remembered that Mami told him about Sayaka's wish. Sayaka-san just doesn't know what exactly she's doing. Sayaka-san wants to love that friend of hers, and she thinks that she fight for justice. She's stuck in the 2 paths that going to lead her in the nowhere. Kyuko sighed. She continued eat the apples. You know, Kyuko, you said that nobody will understand you because you're magical girl. Naruto said, make Kyuko turn her gaze to him. Well, I understand you all. I'm a magical girl guardian after all. What do you mean? Kyuko asked as she looked at Naruto with confused look. I mean, you're not alone. You have me as a magical girl guardian. Naruto replied with smirk. If you need my help, just come find me. Okay. Kyuko's face blushed hearing that. It's the first time a boy say a thing like that to her. Why you fool, I don't need your help, why you bean sprout? She said as she pouted. Naruto only smiling hearing that. If you said so, then that's okay. Come on Mami-san, let's leave. Naruto and Mami walked off leaving the church. But Mami stopped, turned around and looking at Kyuko. Mami smiling gently and bowing at her. Then she walks again. Kyuko took another bite of the apple and smiled. Geez, this guy is a moron. But I'm not hate a moron like that. Kyuko said to herself. And she blushed again. But it's not like I like it either. The next morning, Sayaka walks to the school alone. But she suddenly stopped when she hears someone called her. Sayaka-chan, good morning. Madoka greets Sayaka. Good morning, Sayaka-san. Hitomi greet her too. Ah, morning. Sayaka replied nervously and Madoka noticed that. What's wrong with you, yesterday? Hitomi asked as they began to walk. I just got a little fever. Sayaka replied. Sayaka-chan, Madoka said worriedly. It's okay. I'm felt better now. Do not worry, okay. Sayaka replied via telepathy. Madoka smiled relieved. Sayaka continued her conversation. For now, let's we. Sayaka suddenly stopped her conversation when she saw Kamiju Kyusuke, who walks to school with a stick. Ah, Kamiju-kun is already out from hospital, isn't it? Hitomi said when she saw Kamiju too. Sayaka only looked at him with sad expression. Madoka noticed that. Why you not greet him, Sayaka-chan? Madoka said as she tapped Sayaka's shoulder. Ah, it's no need to do that. Sayaka replied nervously. Hitomi looked at Sayaka with serious expression. Sayaka-san, can I talk with you after school? Just both of us. Madoka looked at Hitomi with questioning expression. Sayaki replied, sure, why not? In the night, Naruto, Mami, and Madoka went to go Sayaka's apartment for their scheduled witch hunt. They waited in the front door of apartment. Sayaka walked off from the apartment with Kyubi behind her. Naruto, Mami-san, and Madoka, Sayaka said as she noticed the three who waited her. Yo, Naruto greet. It's the time for witch hunting. Let's do our best today, Miki-san. Mami added. Sayaka looked at her friends. Her body began to trembling. Naruto, Madoka, and Mami noticed that. What's wrong, Sayaka-san? Madoka asked worriedly. Why you all, it's so nice to me. Sayaka said as tears falls from her eyes. I just an unimportant person, you know. It's not true, Madoka replied. I just start to regret my wish today. Just a moment ago, I thought that if I never save Hitomi that day. Sayaka said in tears. Who's Hitomi? Naruto asked. Hitomi is Konami-san and Miki-san's friend. We save her and Madoka and Sayaka became a magical girls that day too. Mami replied. I'm not fitting as a hero of justice. I'm not fitting to work together with Naruto and Mami-san. Sayaka said as her crying is getting louder. Naruto spontaneously hugged Sayaka because he can stand seeing Sayaka like that. Hitomi will take away Kyusuke from me, and I can't do anything. Because I already death. I'm a zombie. I can't hug him with a body like this. I can't kiss him. Sayaka's crying getting louder and louder. Naruto can't say anything but can only feel her sadness. He hugs Sayaka more tightly. Mami and Madoka is crying too, feeling her sadness. Kyubi only stares at them with a motionless expression. Sayaka began to calm herself after crying for a while. Naruto. Sayaka spoke up. Naruto is still hugs her. Yeah, Naruto replied. Naruto, your smell. You not taking a bath today, do you? Sayaka said again. Naruto's face getting red because of felt ashamed. Sorry, he said as he released the hug. Madoka and Mami chuckled a bit. Thank you. I'm sorry for that, Sayaka said as she wiping her tears. Sayaka-chan, Madoka said worriedly. It's okay Madoka, I'm feel better now, Sayaki replied. Madoka, Naruto, and Mami still felt uncertain about Sayaka's condition. Come on. Let's we hunt the witch. They arrived in the witch labyrinth that located in the construction area. The witch is shaped like a dark silhouette of woman with a plant power, like Poison Ivy in Batman or Ueki in Law of Ueki. It went well but something happened. Sayaka going brutal, she stabbed the witch without mercy. She's ignoring the witch attack and the wound of her body. It's right, I can't feel the pain. I am a monster, 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 monster. Sayaka's scream as she smacked the witch with her cutlass. Sayaka-san, get a grip, Naruto said to Sayaka. He can't believe Sayaka can go crazy like that. Madoka and Mami look it in horror. Kyoko appear and fight the witch too. You idiot, what are you doing? Kyoko said as she stabbed the witch with her spear. Sayaka pushed Kyoko away. Get away, I can do this alone, she said as she began to smack the witch and laughing like a maniac. Please, stop, Sayaka-chan, Madoka said as tears falls in her cheeks. Naruto grit his teeth. Shit, I can't take it anymore. Victory burst. He ran to the Sayaka, pulled her coat to make her away from her witch. Raikiri. He stabbed the witch with the electricity in his hand and kill it. The witch labyrinth is disappear and become to a normal construction site. Madoka and Mami ran to Sayaka to check her condition. Miki-san, are you all Sayaka, Naruto shouted. He was getting angry. Sayaka and the others surprised with that. Why you do a reckless thing like that? It will put you and your friends in danger. Do you want to saw them death because of your reckless? Naruto shout again. Sayaka's body is shaking. She never saw and heard Naruto angry like that before. Naruto began to calm down. Listen, Sayaka-san. Hey. Naruto shouted as he saw Sayaka ran off left them. Where the hell you're going? Madoka looks at the direction where Sayaka ran off in tears. Sayaka-chan. Sayaka sat on the bench of a bus stop with a shelter. The shelter covered her from rains. She felt very exhausted that sitting up straight is difficult for her. She even didn't notice that Madoka and Mommy is standing in front of her. Madoka helped her exhausted friend sit up and let her lean on her shoulder. Sayaka-chan, why you suddenly ran left us like that? Madoka asked as softly as she can. Sayaka turned her head to Madoka and looked at her with cold emotionless eyes. I guess I was scared, seeing Naruto's anger at me. He hates me, Sayaka replied with cold tone. Madoka and Mommy had never seen Sayaka act so cold and distant before. Miki-san, Naruto wasn't angry at you. He just doesn't like the way you fight back then. Mommy said, tried to comfort Sayaka. It hurts to seeing you fight like that. Please, never fight like that again. A tears falls from Mammy's eyes. She afraid and don't want her friend to change. She don't want to lose a friend of her. If I'm not fight like that, I can't win. I'm not talented like you. Sayaka replied, still in cold tone. But Sayaka-chan, it doesn't mean anything to you if you win with the way you fight like that. Madoka said desperately. What do you mean with, doesn't mean anything to me? Sayaka said as she got up from the seat. Madoka and Mommy confused with Sayaka's words. Then Sayaka showed her soul gem to Madoka. After my body turned to be like this, do you think there is still anything meaningful to me? Sayaka-chan, now all I can do now is fight witches. They're the only thing left for me. Sayaka stated, I'm just a zombie. No one can give me a meaningful thing in my life. That's not true. You still have us. Kanami-san, Naruto-kun, and me, we're your friends, we cares to you. Mommy replied in high voice, not in angry tone, but in a desperate sad tone. She and Madoka had now starting to get really worried. Mommy-san is right, Sayaka-chan. Even Kyoko-chan is now looking for you with Naruto-kun. I bet she cares to you too. Madoka added. Mommy-san, you only care to me because you're in the same condition like me, right? Sayaka said as she gazed at her soul gem. Madoka and Mommy shocked, hearing Sayaka's words. I bet if you weren't magical girls, you wouldn't care to me because you're alive. Sayaka said again as she turns her gaze to the reins, and then she gazed at Madoka with cold barren stare that Madoka never seen that before. And Madoka, you just pitying me, right? If you really cared to me, why you not become a magical girls like us? Why I must keep suffer in your place? Madoka and Mommy can't believe with what Sayaka said to them. Mommy can't say anything as tears formed in her eyes. Madoka whimpered, Sayaka-chan, I'm not pitying you. You're not understand my suffering, so don't talk like you cared to me. Sayaka shouted as she opened the doors of shelter and began walking out. Miki-san, Mommy called Sayaka desperately. I'm sorry Mommy-san, I can't team up with you and Naruto anymore. Sayaka replied while not looking at Mommy. But I still. If you still want to team up with me, I think I'll lose all respect for you and Naruto, Mommy-san. Sayaka replied again and she ran in the rain, leaving Madoka and Mommy. They can't say anything, and can't do anything to Sayaka. The rains poured on them heavily, like the tears on their eyes. Tomo Mommy. A voice called Mommy. Mommy and Madoka turned their gaze to the voice. It's Homura Akemi. What do you want, Akemi-san? Mommy asked while wiping her eyes. I need to talk, Homura replied. Then she stared at Madoka who looking at them in confused look. Privately. Sayaka, where are you? In other location, Naruto, accompanied with Kyoko, is looking for Sayaka. Naruto shout loudly, calling his friends, but there is no response. Many people glancing at Naruto. Don't shout like that, you disturb the neighborhood, Kyoko said to Naruto, but he ignored her. He looked at the hole of sewer. Sayaka, do you hear me? His shout is echoing in the sewer, but still no response. There is no way that she is in the sewer. She is not a mutant ninja turtles. Kyoko protested. Shut up. I must find Sayaka no matter what. Naruto replied. In her condition like now, anything bad can be happen to her, and I don't want it. Kyoko looked at Naruto for a moment, and then she sighed. You really cared to your friends, aren't you? She said as she remembering when she still team up with mommy. Well, I'm not hates a person like that. So, you like me then? Naruto asked. Kyoko's cheeks blushed hearing that. What did you just say? It's not like I like you or something. I just not hate you okay? She replied in panic. Naruto giggled. Hey, I'm just joking. Shutup you dung beat le. Kyoko shout panically while Naruto only laughing. Her face became more reds than before. Why you bean sprout? I'm going home. Kyoko said as she began to walk off leaving Naruto. Naruto looking at Kyoko, he still chuckled. Girls are really cute, Naruto thought. He's not denying the fact that he likes to be friends with cute girls like he did now. Naruto continued to looking for Sayaka without Kyoko's help. Sayaka, I hope there is nothing happened to you. Geez, that bean sprout. Suddenly asking me like that. Kyoko walks out from convenience store, grabbing a plastic bag with instant cup ramen inside it. She began to walks to the way of her home church after she leaves Naruto. Her mind is filled with what Naruto said to her. Her cheeks blushed again. Why I still remembering that bean sprout? She thought as she scratched her head. Sakura Kyoko. A voice called Kyoko. She turned her gaze to the voice, and find Homura Akemi with Tomo Mami behind her. Kyoko noticed the sad expression on Mami's face. What? Kyoko asked. And why Mami is with you? I need to talk to you and Tomo Mami. Homura replied. It's about the Walpurgisnacht. Walpurgisnacht probably will descend somewhere around this area. Homura said as she pointed a spot of map on the table. Kyoko looking at the map with sipping noodles from instant cup ramen noodles she brought while Mami looking at the monitors. They're in Homura's apartment. Homura's apartment is like a crowded version of Universe Will's room when he talks to Naruto. It filled with different colored sofa stools, a flying picture or monitors on the wall that showed many pictures, an upside-down strange thing with gears on its butt, likely a giant clock, and many candles alongside the windows. In based of what edition? Kyoko asked, pointing the chopsticks on Homura. Statistics data. Homura replied. Statistics. Since I became a magical girls, I never heard that Walpurgisnacht will come to this town. How you can use statistics as your base edition? Kyoko asked again, while sipping the noodles. Homura only looked at her with a motionless expression. Akemi-san. Mami added. Maybe we're still not trust each other. But if we're going to work together, you should give us more information about how you figured out of this Walpurgisnacht. I would like to know too, Akemi Homura. A familiar voice came. Everyone in the room turned to find Kyubi sitting before them. Kyoko's expression turned to anger as she whipped out her spear and pointing the spear at Kyubi. You've got a guts for coming here like nothing happened, you bastard. Kyoko said angrily to Kyubi. Yar, it seems that I'm not welcomed around you people. Kyubi said, ignoring the spear that pointed in his face. I just want to inform you about Sayaka, she is going to cause a trouble soon. It's because the curse from her despair. Mami's looked at Kyubi with stern expression. It's because your fault, Mami said. You have more to worry about her than you worried about Walpurgisnacht. Kyubi added, I suggest you to be careful. What's that? What do you mean? Kyoko asked, confused with what Kyubi said. Mami is confused too. Don't ask me, ask her. Kyubi said, referring to Homura. You must be knew anything, right, Akemi Homura. Homura not answering Kyubi, she only looked at him with cold expression. I knew it. I really want to know how you got many information like that. You? I've heard what you asked. Now, leave, Homura replied. Kyubi slowly turned around and left, but he suddenly stopped and turned his head to the girls. Before I leave I want you to know something about Naruto, the boy you all really cared of. Kyubi said, make the girls looked at him. Another evil power is awakened because of Naruto's interference in this battle. Maybe it will be like the Beyond the Boundary incident, or the Dark Hours. Whatever it is, it will be interesting. With that, Kyubi hopped off into the dark of night. Everyone including Homura is confused with what Kyubi said. What does he mean? Mommy asked in worried. Is Naruto-kun hiding something from us? The heck if I know. Kyuko shot back. But for now, looking for Sayaka is our first priority, and then we fight that Walpurgisnacht. Mommy replied with sad smile, she remembering what Sayaka said to her before. Homura's mind is filled with many thought. What he means with another evil power is awaken. Why it have connection with Naruto? Who exactly Naruto is? Homura sighed to herself as she realized that she can't get the answer of that question anytime soon. Naruto-kun. The next day, Sayaka looked at Kyusuke and Hitomi who sitting on a bench of park from far place. Sayaka not returning to home yesterday, and she is not coming to school today. She didn't want to be near anyone. She avoided everyone throughout the day while cursing herself because saying those things to Madoka and Mommy. Hitomi and Kyusuke talks about many things, laughed, and smiled each other. Sayaka looked at that view with many regrets in her mind. Why she became a magical girl? Why she saved Hitomi on that time? She ran off from them as far away as possible. She didn't even know where she is going now. She ran in through the forest, through the city, and through the railway. She found a quiet train station. Images of her mental breakdown, Naruto's anger, along with her rejecting Madoka and Mami's help filled in her thought. She sat on one of the bench and began to cry. I'm such an idiot. Sayaka. She hears a shout from someone. It's Naruto, with Kyuko behind him. Finally we found you, Naruto said while panting heavily. I'm sorry for shouting you yesterday, but you must not run away like that. We worried, you know. Kyuko walked over to her. Geez, how long are you planning on being so stubborn, kid? Kyuko said. Sayaka is not looking at them as she faced towards the ground. Madoka and Mommy are probably very worried to you. Even Naruto sacrificed his bedtime for finding you. I'm sorry for making you guys looking for me. Sayaka said, no emotion filling in her voice. But it's late for you to help me now. Sayaka, what's wrong? Why you said that? Naruto asked in worry. My heart is full of hatred and despair. For all the happiness you wished for someone, an equal amount of despair will come down to you. It's the way of magical girls. Sayaka said again as she brought out her corrupted soul gem. Sayaka, Kyuko cried out. Are you? Kyouko. Quick, get a grief seed, Naruto shouted, interrupting her. Kyuko reached her pocket to find a grief seed. But it's too late. What Naruto afraid of become true? I was an idiot, aren't I? A tears from Sayaka's cheek fall to her soul gem. At the moment, everything was explode around them. The darkness from Sayaka's soul gem burst out with massive amount of force. Naruto and Kyuko were blown away. What the? Kyuko can't believe her eyes. The current train station changed to which labyrinth after the explodes. What Naruto afraid of is became true. No way, it can't be. What do you mean, it can't be? Kyuko asked, but she's not received an answer as suddenly they saw Sayaka's body fall slowly to the floor along with the appearance of giant monstrous witch. I can't describe Sayaka's witch form. Sorry. Sayaka. Naruto with Kyuko quickly run and grab Sayaka's body before she hit the floor. Kyuko looked at witch with furious look. What have you done to Sayaka? Kyuko said as she transformed to her magical girl form and dashed to attack the witch. Wait, Kyuko. Naruto shout to prevent Kyuko attacking the witch. But Kyuko unnoticed him. Suddenly a flash grenade appeared before the witch for a brief moment. The flash grenade exploded as Naruto closed his eyes for the sudden flash. When he opened his eyes, he found Homura in front of him grabbing Kyuko by her hand. Quick, grab my hand, Homura demanded. Without asking, Naruto put Sayaka in his shoulder and take Homura's hand. Homura's face became red for a moment when their hand touched, but quickly she came back to her sense and activating her power, stopping time. Because of the time stopping, everything included the witch's like stopped moving. Kyuko's eyes widened seeing the witch it's not moving like a statue. The witch. Do not release my grip, or your time will be stopped too. Homura said as they began to run left the witch behind. Hey, what actually happened? What kind of witch is that? Kyuko asked. She is Sayaka who turned into a witch. Naruto said with sad tone to Kyuko, who looked at Naruto in expression of disbelief. When the grief seed is corrupted, full of despair, magical girls will reborn as a witch, and her soul gem turn to grief seed. Is that so? Kyoko said. Try to hide her shock, she can't believe that fact. But she leave that aside for now. What we will do now? We must withdraw for now. Homura replied as they advanced to the bright light or exit door of the labyrinth. They passed through the light and ended in the train station where they found Sayaka. Naruto looked at Sayaka's motionless body. The thought that he failed to save his friend is filled in his mind. In grieves, he hugged Sayaka's body. Kyoko looked at Naruto and Sayaka with grief expression and Homura looking at them with trying to maintain her emotionless look. Naruto carried Sayaka and they started to exit the area. Suddenly, Mami and Madoka showed up. Their eyes widened in shock when looking at Sayaka's body as they ran to the group. What happened? Mami began to spoke. What's wrong with Sayaka? Where is her soul gem? Madoka asked as tears fall from her eyes. Her soul gem is corrupted, changed to grief seed, and it spawned a witch. Homura said bluntly, still with cold emotionless expression. Hearing that, Madoka fell on her knees as Mami looked in horror. Why you lying? Do you? Mami asked in disbelief. I'm not lying, Homura answered. That's the biggest dark secret of soul gem. When soul gem is tainted with too much darkness, it will turning into a grief seed, and magical girls will be reborn as a witch. Homura added as she showed her soul gem. Mami and Madoka can't believe what Homura said to them. It's lying right. She's lying right, Naruto-kun. Mami asked with trembling in fear to Naruto. He's not answered her question. Naruto just looked at Mami with sad expression. And no. No way. Why? Madoka said in cry. Sayaka-chan wanted to save everyone from witches. She wanted to be the hero of justice, that's why she became a magical girl. Why this terrible thing has happened to her? In the end, the curse that she brought is as equal as her wish. Now she will curse one person for everyone she saved. Homura said. It's likely she tried to maintain her cold expression. Kyoko grabbed Homura's neck collar in fury. You. Why you? No, 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 no. A sudden scream from Mami interrupted them. It's awful. It isn't right. It's horrible. Mami continued screaming and crying. If soul gems give birth to witches, then we have no choice but to die. Both me and all of you. Stop it, Mami-san. Naruto shout. Make the girls surprised. Don't go jumping to an idiot conclusion like that. Get a grip, or you will be end like Sayaka did. He said as he shook Mami's shoulder. What Naruto said later make Mami stunned. If you look someone to blame, it's me. I failed to save Sayaka. I lied to you again. I know this fact, but I'm not telling to you all because I don't want to make you worry again. Naruto sighing, he released his grip from Mami's shoulder. Maybe this is my karma, for not telling you the truth. I'm sorry everyone. Madoka, Mami, and Kyoko can't say any words, they're just looking at the ground. Homura wants to say something to Naruto, but something in her mind prevents to do it. Naruto not expecting an answer, he carried Sayaka's body and looked at his friends before leaving the area. But I believe there is still a chance to save her. I will find the way to save Sayaka, no matter what happen. Even if it means I sacrifices my life to do it. It's my promise as magical girl protector. With that, Naruto leaves the area with carrying Sayaka. Madoka, Mami, Kyoko, and Homura looked at Naruto who leaving them behind. They're stunned. They can't said to Naruto that it was not his fault. They just realized that Naruto always hides the fact, his guilt and burden from them because he doesn't want to make them worry. They looked at Naruto who were already far away leaving them. Naruto-kun. The next day afternoon in Naruto's apartment, Naruto takes a pair of black gloves, the gift from Universe Wolf, from his bag. He wears the glove in his hand. Then he looked at Sayaka's motionless body, lying in his bed. Naruto is not sleeping last night, he can't and don't want to sleep. Then he looked at his glove, a flashback of his conversation with Universe Will when the magical girls know the first secret of Soul Gem, playing in his mind. Maybe you don't like this, but I must tell you no matter what. Universe Will said, it's about when I revive you. A questioning expression appears in Naruto's face. What about that? The truth is, there is another force besides me that wanted to revive you too. They're interested with your inner power in your body whose have possibilities to defeat Walpurgisnacht. They want to revive you as their minion to conquer the world. Huh, Naruto said in disbelief. An evil force that wanted my body for conquer the world. Why it feels like bad Kamen Rider rip-off. Naruto said nervously try to making a joke. When they know that I'm taking interest with your body, they retreat, but it's for now. They're still watching you, watching your power development when you fight the witch, because they still want to take you as their minion. What Universe will said is make Naruto more surprised. For that purpose, they take Walpurgisnacht and controlled it. Naruto's eyes widened. What? Walpurgisnacht will not come in this city in 2 weeks, it will take months for now. Controlling Walpurgisnacht is difficult than they thought. Walpurgisnacht will come with one of their minion. What they called, I mean the force. Naruto asked incurious. They called them Akatsuki. Akatsuki, huh, Naruto pumped his fist. If they want to take me then bring it on. I'm not gonna lose with any kind of evil force. What Naruto respond is not like what Universe will predict, he thought that Naruto will feel unpleasant. But he like a hungry wolf now, the hungry wolf that will not let anything block him. You must train your power. The Akatsuki is not weak like witches. Naruto respond with nod. Flashback ended in his mind. Naruto looked at Sayaka again. I'm sorry, everyone, I still not tell you the truth. But I promise after I save Sayaka, I will tell the truth to you all. No secret anymore. Naruto, do you hear me? Suddenly, Universe will called him. What is it, Universe will? Naruto asked. It's about the glove I give you that you wear. It isn't just for style. The glove is for. Naruto's eyes widened, a big smile formed in his lips. Naruto walked off from his apartment. He is ready to save Sayaka. He put his hands on the pocket, and leave the apartment to the train station, the place where which from Sayaka's body appeared yesterday. When he arrived in train station, a figures appear in front of him. It's Kyoko Sakura. Yo, Kyoko greet him. Gorilla girl, Naruto said, surprised with appearance of Kyoko. Who's you call gorilla girl, you bean sprout? Kyoko shot back angrily. Why are you here? Naruto asked. It's obvious right, I want to save Sayaka too. Kyoko replied. Like you said, maybe there is still a chance to save her. Naruto's eyes blinking for a moment. Then, he smiled. But I don't know whether we really have a chance or not. Although we don't have a chance, we can't leave her like that. Kyoko replied. I'm not gonna give up, until we know that she can be saved or not. Naruto chuckled. He pat Kyuko's head, make her gasp in surprise. You really cared about her, do you? Kyuko-chan. Kyuko's face became red. Shut up you bean sprout, I hate you. Don't pat my head like that. And don't call me Kyuko-chan. Kyuko said in stutter mixed of anger and embarrassed. Her face is still red. Naruto's laugh became louder. Ha 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 ha, sorry, I really like teasing this girl. Girls are really cute, isn't it? Then Naruto's expression changed to serious. I know the way to save her. Look at my gloves. He showed the gloves he wears at his hands. What's so special about that gloves? Kyuko asked. Naruto grinned, hearing the response from Kyuko. You will see it later. Naruto and Kyuko I standing in front of the grotesque witch form of Sayaka. Hi, Sayaka. Naruto greet the witch, but she replied his greeting with a barrage of wheels attacking him. Naruto simply evading it while Kyuko block and blow the wheel with her spear. Naruto, what we're gonna do? Kyuko asked while blocking the wheels. Her attack is getting more and more ruthless. Hey. Dorrrryaahhhh. She saw Naruto running towards the witch. He evades the barrage of wheels. He prepares his hand to touch or punch the witch. He was so focused that he didn't notice Homura appeared behind Kyuko. Homura's eyes widened. What is he? Homura said in disbelief as she looked Naruto. Naruto, what the hell are you doing? Kyuko shouted. Saving her, Naruto said without looking back. With this glove, I'll destroy that illusion of yours. Come back to us, Sayaka. Blaarrr. Explosion occurred after Naruto punched the witch. Kyuko and Homura can't saw anything as white flash and smoke blocking their sight. Kyoko shout in panic. Naruto. I was so stupid. Why I let myself turned into a witch. Sayaka. Sit on a chair in the place that filled with nothing but darkness. The only light in that place is covering her. Now, I will hurt my friend, hurt the innocent people. I don't want to do that. Sayaka said, trembling. Someone, please help me, Madoka, Mommy-san, Naruto, please help me. Sayaka. A voice called her. Sayaka looked at the figure who called her. Sayaka. Naru. 2. The light eats the darkness in that place. Finally, I found you. Pant, Naruto said in panting. The gloves, it's worked. Thank goodness. Sayaka. Let's. Naruto. Suddenly Sayaka jumping to Naruto and hug him, make him knock to the ground. Ouch 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 ouch. Naruto said in pain, rubbing his back. Sayaka tightened her hug. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, she said repeatedly while crying. I'm sorry, Naruto. It's my fault. I let myself fall to despair and turned into a witch. I realized that I was really selfish, thinking that I made the wish for Kyusuke's happiness so he will love me back. I'm sorry. Naruto smiled to Sayaka. Sayaka, listen. He stroked Sayaka's head. Sometimes, to do what is right, we must be steady and give up the things we desire the most, even our dreams. Sayaka looked at Naruto, her eyes still wet because of tears. Then she nodded, wiped her tears and smiling. You right, Naruto. Naruto loosed his hand from Sayaka's head. Let's get out from this place. Everyone's waiting for you, you know. Yeah, Sayaka nodded. Her eyes are full of determination and spirit. There is no regret anymore. She's not consumed with darkness anymore. And she had the light that protects her from the darkness. Sayaka's body in Naruto's apartment is shattered into a dust. Thank you, Naruto. Kyoko and Homura can't saw anything because of the smoke. Kyoko is waiting Naruto in worried. Even Homura can't maintain her cold expression, she is worried too. The smoke began to vanish. Figures appear from the smoke. Homura and Kyoko can't believe their eyes, it's Naruto. And behind him is Sayaka. Naruto. Sayaka, Kyoko said in disbelief. How can he? Homura thought to herself. Kyoko. Sayaka called Kyoko. Make her back to her sense. I'm sorry for pushed you away. I know you just want to help me like everyone else. I'm sorry for troubling you. Kyoko sighing. Geez, you're such a troublesome stubborn kid. I'm glad that you're back. Sayaka grinning. Hey, I'm sorry for interrupt your reunion. But we still had a company there. Naruto said cutting the conversation. He pointed at the witch. Hoa, she's still alive. Kyoko surprised. I just separate Sayaka's body from the witch. Naruto said as he took MP3 player from his pocket. Are you ready to kick some butt? A smirk appeared in Kyoko's lips. What, are you get sleepy now? Sayaka transformed to magical girl form. I'm ready. Naruto put headset on his ears, let's go. BGM, listen to the stereo. By going underground. Let's we do an all-out attack. Naruto commanded. Yeah, Kyoko and Sayaka shout together. They're attacking the witch with barrage of stab and punch. They evaded the witch's sword attack and barrage of wheels. Sayaka stabbed the witch with her sword, and Kyoko slashing the witch. Naruto do a hand sign. Victory burst. The flame energy appeared from Naruto's body. The flame energy changed his gloves into X gloves. The fire disappeared for a moment, and appeared again in his gloves and forehead. First combo. X burner. A flame blast appeared from the X gloves. Attacking the witch and burn it. Cool. Sayaka looked it in awe. Homura and Kyoko surprised too. It's not over yet. A great spiraling flame centering on him. He amassing the fire on his palm hand. Second combo. Dai-enkai, Ente. Great Flame Commandment. Flame Emperor. The flames in his palm hand turned into a gigantic fireball that resembles sun. He hurls the flames to the witch. Game over. The flame obliterated the witch, explode it. BGM end. The witch labyrinth disappear, turning back to train station. Naruto walks to Sayaka and Kyoko. He raised his hands, asked to do a high five. Good job, everyone. Kyoko and Sayaka replied the high five. You're not bad too, Naruto. Kyoko said. Let's celebrate the return of Sayaka. I'll treat you Ichiraku ramen. Let's go. Naruto said. But we must tell Madoka-san and Mami-san too. I bet they will be surprised when seeing Sayaka. Kyoko, Sayaka, and Naruto leaves the train station. They not realized that Homura watching them from afar. A small smile formed from her lips. Something is bothering me. The Akatsuki thing. Is it real? He's not making a story. Nah, maybe Akatsuki is a real deal. But what really bothered me is the gift, the gloves. Why he told me the usability of this glove now. When Sayaka became a witch. And I can't use this now. It only can be used once when I save Sayaka. I can't save the other magical girls from suffering. Maybe if he told me earlier, I would not be able to save Sayaka. Yeah, he said that I will know the usability of the glove when the right time comes. And the right time is when Sayaka turned into a witch. I know it's unfair for other magical girls who became a witch. Sayaka is safe now, but still, I can't hold this feel of guilty. No, I believe in him. Saw Sayaka-chan, Miki-san. Madoka and Mami can't believe their eyes. They saw Sayaka standing in front of them. Hi, Madoka, Mami-san, Sayaka replied nervously. She recalled what she said to them. Madoka, Mami-san, I'm sorry for. Madoka and Mami ran up to Sayaka, hugging her. Their eyes burst in tears. Sayaka can't hold her emotion, she crying and hugged them back. I'm sorry. I'm happy you're back to us, Sayaka-chan, Madoka said. Naruto and Kyoko looked at them from afar. Hey, Kyoko, Naruto begin conversation. What? Kyoko replied. Naruto stay silent for a moment, then he said, do you want to hug me? Hell no. Hey, I'm just kidding. Don't shout near my ear, it hurts. Naruto chuckled. He walked to the reunited group. The emotional hug stopped when Madoka and Mami looked at Naruto. Thank you, Naruto-kun. Madoka said. Tears began to fall again in her cheeks. Mami can't hold her tears too. I'm really very grateful. You always be there for us, Naruto-kun. Hey, don't cry. It's supposed to be a happy day, right? Naruto said as he patted and ruffled Madoka's and Mami's head. No matter what happened, I always helping you all when you in need, protecting all of you from any harm. That is my way as a magical girl guardian, and as your friend. Mami and Madoka wiped their tears. They nodded and smiled at Naruto. And it's not only me who saved Sayaka. Kyoko helped me too, Naruto added. Sakura-san, Mami said in disbelief. What? I helped Naruto to save that rookie because I want to. It's not like I care about her and feel guilty or something. Kyoko said stuttered. It's Tsunere. Sayaka said. Your Tsunere mode is cute, Kyoko-chan. Naruto said in thumbs up. Don't call me Kyoko-chan. And I'm not a Tsunere. Kyoko said in anger, her cheeks becomes red. They laughed together. This day is the happiest day for them. Maybe this is the happiest day of Homura too. She smiled a little while looked at the group from afar. Looking at Madoka's happiness make her heart a little bit relieved, although she still have some doubt on Naruto because Naruto is still keeps many secrets. She really wants to believe him, and she's not realized it yet, but she became more concerned to him. I hope it's not going to be bad in the end. Who are you running from? Who? Don't be so silly. What do you mean? You thought it was Universal, but it was me, Dio. Naruto suddenly wake up from his sleep. While panting, he looked at the clock, it's 2 a.m. Figures, what kind of dream is that? And why Dio appeared in my dream? Naruto shout. Naruto sighing, it has been 2 days since Sayaka freed from her witch form, and Universe will still not contact me. Naruto though, there are so many questions that I want to ask, like this glove. He looked at the glove in the desk. Maybe there is something he hides from me. Naruto thought, but he denied it. Nah, I thought it too much. Better go sleep. I can't sleep. Curse you, Dio, Naruto said as he got up from his bed. He looked at the window, at the full moon. The moon is so bright. I'm going to take a walk for a while. Naruto walked out from his apartment. If he's not focused on the moon, he will saw someone who watches him. Nakitaku naru yu na moonlight. Denwa mo dekanai midnight. Dat junjo dushio. Hata wa mangekyu. Naruto walks in the street of Mitakihara City in the midnight while singing Moonlight Densetsu. The city is so beautiful at night, the light of street lamps and the quiet atmosphere supports the beauty of the town. So quiet, it's like I'm the only one who lived in this city. Uzumaki Naruto. Who? Naruto turned his head. He saw a man probably older than him. He have onyx eyes with black long hair in low ponytail. He wears black unbuttoned trench coat, black jeans like Dante in all black color, and he have claymore in his back. Who are you, and why you know my name? Naruto shout in while do a fighting stand. I'm not here to fight, Uzumaki Naruto. The man said in calm tone. My name is Uchiha Itachi. And I'm from the group named Akatsuki. Naruto's eyes widened. Without saying any words he dashed to Itachi, threw a punch at him. But Itachi parried it easily only with one hand. Naruto surprised, he parried his punch like nothing. A sudden attack, Itachi said still in calm tone. I'm not here to fight. Victory burst. A fire aura appeared from Naruto's body. Itachi sighed, his word not reach him. There is no choice. Yar yar da, Itachi said as he draws his claymore. Victory burst. Naruto surprised again. Not only he's strong, now he can do a victory burst too. What? He can't find any words to say. This is the real victory burst. Itachi said as he swing his claymore. Naruto grit his teeth. Masenko. A big massive like rocket thing came from both of his hand. It's ready to hit Itachi. But he deflected it easily with his claymore, and Naruto surprised again. What? You leave me no choice. Itachi said as he raised his sword up, Getsuga. Shit. Naruto tried to block. He knows what Itachi going to do. Tensho. Drada. Itachi cancel the Getsuga Tensho and jump backward to evade the bullets. After the barrage of the shot ended, Itachi calmly looked at the figure that appeared in front of Naruto. Homura-chan, Naruto said as he looked at Homura standing in front of him, carrying an AK-47. Akemi Homura, Itachi said. Without saying any word, a rocket launcher suddenly appeared in Homura's hand. She shot the rocket to Itachi. Rocket launcher, are you crazy? Naruto shout. Useless. Itachi said. Slice the rocket in half with his sword and explode. Homura and Naruto can't believe what they saw. He slice it like he slice a paper. Stop this, I just want to talk. I don't need any conversation with the man from evil group like you. Naruto said, pointing his finger at Itachi. You want to take my body, right? You want to brainwash me as your minion. Homura surprised with what Naruto said. In her time loop before, she never knew or heard any evil group like that. She more surprised when she saw Itachi laughing. HMPH, ha 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 ha. Evil group, brainwash, what kind of joke he tell you? His face turned serious again. Listen Naruto, what he said about us, the Akatsuki, is not true. You're being deceived by him. What? Naruto said in shock. What did you just say? You're tricked by the man you called Universe Will. Itachi replied calmly. You're just used by him for his ambition. And his ambition is. You lie. Naruto shout as he barraging punches to Itachi. Itachi parried the punches easily. You lie. There is no way he tricked me. I believe in him. It seems my word can't reach you. Itachi said while parrying Naruto's punches. Then he jumped backward to keep his distance from Naruto. Maybe you do not believe me now. But when the time has come, you will know that I was tell you the truth. I never believe in any villain's word. Naruto said mocking him. Itachi just smiled at him, and then he vanished like a fog. Where is he? Is it some kind of genjutsu? Homura can't understand their conversation. Akatsuki, Universe Will, it's something new for her. She can't stand it anymore. Who is he? Naruto-kun, and what is it about? Homura asked, makes Naruto turned his gaze to her. Naruto-kun, if you want me to trust you, you must tell me anything. Look, who's talking? Naruto replied. Homura clenched his fist. Alright, meet me at my apartment tomorrow and I tell you everything. I'll call the others as well. Naruto said, but you must tell the truth about you either. I can't do that. Homura said as she avoiding eye contact from Naruto. Why? Homura keep his head down. It's better be like this. Madoka is safe if I keep my distance from her. You really only care about Madoka, huh? Naruto said in grin. Homura's eyes widened. Ah, and no. Why you said that? Homura said stuttered. Naruto pat Homura's head, make Homura gasped in surprise. Madoka is lucky, you know. She had a friend that loves her very much. Naruto said, while ruffled Homura's head. Well, thank you for saving me back then. See you tomorrow. Homura can't say anything. He looked at Naruto that already far from her sight. She felt her heart is beating fast. Her cheeks are red. Naruto-kun, the truth is I'm not only care about Madoka. I really care to all of my friends, especially you, I just realized it. Maybe. I like you. Such a beautiful and weird city. Many hours after his encounter with Naruto, Itachi walks on a highway bridge near Sayaka's apartment. He suddenly stopped when he saw a little girl with white long hair appearing in front of him. Oh, it's you Nagisa. Itachi ni. The little girl named Nagisa Momoe run towards Itachi and hugs him. Itachi chuckled. So, how does it feel to meet him again? It brings back so many memories, Itachi said as he patted Nagasa's head. Nagisa, I'm not going to repeat my mistake. Not in this world. Yeah, I believe in you. We will save this world's Nini. Nagisa hugged him more tightly. Suddenly, her stomach is rumbling. Ooh, I'm hungry. Itachi chuckled. Let's go. I'll treat you some cheesecake. Yay, cheese, cheese, more cheese. Nagisa said as she jumping around happily. Itachi ni, I want to meet Nini. It's not the right time, Nagisa. Itachi said. When is the right time? Nagisa asked. Itachi paused for a moment. I don't know, maybe when the Walpurgisnacht attacking this city. Ha, whoop, asterisk, he-ya, whoosh, asterisk, kick, hiya, wook, asterisk. In the rooftop of his apartment, Naruto practicing his Shaolin Kempo. He learned Shaolin Kempo from his late grandfather. The sweat dripped from his skins as he continuing striking the air. He remembered his encounter with Itachi last night. How he evaded his attack easily, counter his special attack like nothing, and how he had victory burst too. It irritates him, he never lose and felt humiliated in a battle before. Damn, 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 Naruto thought while he kicking and punching the air. It's still not strong enough. Even though his punch and kick is strong enough, he felt he still lacked. He wanted to do a jump kick, but he makes a mistake and slipped. Hiye, he fell to the ground. Ouch, my head, my back, he moaned in pain. Naruto looked at the sky, he remembering the practice for the first time from his grandfather when he's 6 years old. Hey Gramps, do you think I can get stronger? Why you ask that? You know, my friends are always bullied. The bully is very strong, I always lose when I fight him. So, that's why you suddenly ask me to teach you my Shaolin Kempo. To protect your friends, isn't it? Yes, I need more power, more strength. To protect my friends, no, not only my friends, to protect what is precious to me, like you Gramps. Ha 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 ha, you're one noble kid. But, to take responsibility for the sake of the others it's not always good. Remember, whenever you help someone, there's no reason for you to always hurt yourself. But even if you've gotten used to the pain, there are people whose heart is in pain as they watch you get hurt. It's about the time you realize that. The nostalgia ended. Yes Gramps, I know, Naruto thought as he standing up. He continued his training. But this is my own problem. I don't want to include my friends and make them hurt because of me. Good morning, Sayaka-chan. Madoka greet his best friend Sayaka. Madoka, you're late, Sayaka replied. They walked together to school. They chat and laughing, like the days before Sayaka turned into a witch. I'm glad that everything is back to normal, Madoka said. Yeah, I never thought that I miss normal days like this, even though I'm still a magical girl. Sayaka replied, it's thanks to Naruto and Kyoko. Especially Naruto, he is the one who make me back to my sense. Sayaka said again, now her face is blushing. Naruto-kun, he always there for us, Madoka said. Her face is blushing too. They walk in silences, the thought about Naruto filled their head. Realized that her head is filled with many thought of Naruto, Sayaka shake her head. She looked at Madoka. Hey Madoka, your face is red. Madoka back to her sense. But I'm not. Why your face is red too, Sayaka-chan. No. My face is not. The conversation is stopped when Sayaka and Madoka saw Kamiju and Hitomi walks together, approaching them. Hey Sayaka, Madoka, good morning. Kamiju greet first. Good morning, Sayaka-san, Madoka-san. Hitomi greets. Good morning, Madoka said softly. She's looked at Sayaka worriedly. Oh, Sayaka looked at Kamiju. A little tears appeared from her eyes, but she wiped it quickly. Good morning, yep. Good morning, to you both. Is something the matter, Sayaka? Kamiju asked worriedly. No, I didn't realize that how happy it would to make me say, good morning, to you again. Sayaka said happily. As usual, you're saying all sorts of mysterious thing, Sayaka-san. Hitomi said in smile. Kamiju is smiling relieved too. That's right, I'm the mysterious girl, Sayaka said as she laughing and jumping happily leaving the confused Hitomi and Kamiju. Madoka bowed to the two and runs following Sayaka. Are you alright, Sayaka-chan? Madoka asked worriedly. Sayaka stopped jumping. It still hurt a little, Madoka. Sayaka said in sad smile. But like Naruto said, sometimes for to do what is right, we must be steady and give up the things we desire the most, even it's our dream. Madoka looked at Sayaka in sad smile. Kamiju is happy now, and that's enough for me, Sayaka said as she looked at Madoka happily. Besides, now I'm in love with someone else you know TTEBAYOU. Madoka tilt her head. Achoo. Naruto sneezed loudly in his classroom. So, this is where he lived, huh? Kyoko said. She standing in front of Naruto's small apartment. Figures, why he suddenly asked me to come to his apartment. Kyoko though. Then her face became red. No. Why I think many things like that. Kyoko nervously walk entering the small apartment. Sakura-san. WHOAA. Kyoko surprised hearing someone call her name. She turned to the voice. It's Mommy, with Sayaka and Madoka behind her. Kyoko scratched her head. Ahahaha. Oh, it's you guys. She said nervously. Why you come here? Naruto asking us to come to his place. He said that he want to say something important. Sayaka replied. He asked me too. I thought he only asking me. Kyoko suddenly covered her face with her arms. Her face became more reds because of embarrassment. What's wrong, Kyoko-chan? Madoka asked. And no, nothing. It's okay, ha 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 ha. Kyoko replied nervously. Hey, a sudden shout from apartment's rooftop called them. It's Naruto waving his hand at them. Come in. My place it's on 3rd floor. Without saying anything, the group entered the small apartment. When they reached the 3rd floor, they meet Homura. Gasp Homura-chan. Madoka surprised. What are you doing here, transfer student? Sayaka asked sharply. She's still vigilant to Homura. Hey Sayaka, you don't need to be that rude. Kyoko said as she eating Pocky stick. Why are you here, Akemi-san? Mommy asked. Just like you, he asked me to come to his place too. Homura replied. She's right, I asked her. Naruto came from stairs. He walks to one of apartment's door. Come in. The group entered Naruto's place. Excuse me, Madoka, Sayaka, and Mommy said in unison. It's a neat and tidy place, Naruto-kun. Mommy praised. Nah, it's not as good as your place. Naruto replied. Wow, you have many stuff here. Sayaka looked at Naruto's collection. Video games, action figure, model kit, and comics. Are you an otaku? So the infamous demon fox is an otaku. What a shock, Kyoko teased. Hey, it's just a hobby. Naruto shot. And the bonsai trees, is it yours? Kyoko asked while looked at 3 bonsai trees on the window. That belongs to my late grandfather. Now I'm the one who keep and take care of it, Naruto said. Madoka looked at the framed photo of Naruto's parents and Naruto's grandfather. Do you live alone, Naruto-kun? Madoka asked. Yes, I lived alone. My parents died in accident when I was 5 years old. The group shocked hearing what Naruto said. After that I lived with my grandfather. But he passed away when I was 13 years old. I still have many relatives. They care to me, but because I don't want to be a burden to them, I decided to live alone. They bought me this room. I'm sorry Naruto-kun, Madoka said. She feels guilty. The group shows concern look to Naruto, especially Kyoko and Mommy who lost their family too. Naruto pat Madoka's head. It's okay, Madoka-chan. I'm not lonely anymore, because I have you all. Naruto showed his fox grin. The girl's face blushing. Figures, why he always saying such thing that makes my heart beating, they thought. Naruto tilt his head, confused with his friend's behavior. Everyone, I'm sorry for suddenly ask you to come here. Naruto says, gain the group attention. The reason I ask you to come to my place because I want to tell you the truth about my power. Naruto tells everything, from when he first meet Universe will and gain his power, the first time he meets Homura, why he can freeing Sayaka from her witch form. He explained about the power of J-Hero and Victory Burst that make him stronger than normal people, the reason why he knows their name even when their first encounter, and why he knows about magical girls, but he's not telling the truth about Homura and Madoka, because he believe Homura will tell it by herself. And he's not telling about the Akatsuki, and his encounter with Itachi last night, because it's his own matters, he doesn't want his friends to get involved with this. The group can't say anything. Even Homura can't believe it. Another cosmic creature besides the Incubator, the Universe will, she never met anything like that in her time journey. Wow, Sayaka is the first one who gave a respond. So, if the Universe will is not saving you back then, you're already dead now, Kyoko said. And we would never meet you. Yeah, I'm very feel grateful to him. Naruto said. Then, he bowed. Everyone, why? Homura muttered. Her body is shaking. Naruto looked at Homura. Homura-chan, what's wrong? Naruto asked. Homura can't handle it anymore. Why? Why such things like that? Things like that. Homura fell on her knees and began sobbing uncontrollably. Naruto, Madoka, Sayaka, Mommy and Kyoko were shocked seeing Homura lose herself. Homura-chan, Madoka said worriedly. If anything like Universe will as exist, why he let me suffer like this? Why he let Madoka die over and over again? Why he's not helping us from the first time? And why he let the incubators do as they want? Why? Madoka, Kyoko, Mommy, and Sayaka are more surprised with what they hear from Homura. What does she mean? Homura-chan, what do you mean? Madoka asked. Homura-chan, you must tell them your true identity. Naruto said. Madoka, Mommy, Kyoko, and Sayaka looked at Naruto with confused look. Homura wiped her tears. Her bangs covered her wet eyes. I came from future. They got double shock just in one day. Future. Madoka, Mommy, Kyoko, and Sayaka shout in unison. Do you mean that future? Like Doraemon, Sayaka said, as she imagined futuristic city in 22nd century. No, she's more like future Trunks. Naruto said. You ruin the mood, dum-dum. Thud. Kyoko hit Naruto's and Sayaka's head. AKCH. Sorry. It's makes senses now, why you know that Walpurgisnacht will come to this town in 2 weeks. Mommy said. I've met with Madoka, and the others as well, except Naruto-kun, I never met him before. Homura continue the story. Homura tells everything to the group, from when she first met Madoka and became her friend, when she saw Madoka died after the fight with Walpurgisnacht, when she made a contract with Kyuubi and gained the power of controlling time, back to the past to protect Madoka. When she knows about the truth of Magical Girl and trying to warn Madoka and the others but failed. She tells all of her experiences. Madoka, Sayaka, Mommy, and Kyoko shocked, hearing what Homura says. I kept repeating the same month, trying to change Madoka's fate, but I always failed. I've seen her death and her transformation into witch many times. I've seen my comrade died so many times, Homura can't hold her emotion. Madoka wrapped her hands around Homura in a tight embrace, make Homura stupefied. Madoka is crying too. I'm sorry Homura-chan, because of me, you're suffering like this, I'm sorry. Madoka hugged Homura tightly. Madoka, promise me, you'll never make a contract. You don't need to be a magical girl, let me be the one who protect you, Homura pleaded. I'm sorry I can't do that, Homura-chan. I've decided to become a magical girl, Madoka stated as she released her hug. Everyone's jaw dropped as they surprised, including Naruto. He never expect that. The group, except Naruto, immediately protested Madoka's decision. Konami-san. No, mommy shout. Are you stupid? You hear what Homura said, right? You don't need to be a magical girl. Don't throw your life away easily like that. Kyoko added. Madoka, please don't. You will die or become a witch if you're making a contract. I don't want to lose you. Sayaka began sobbing. Everyone, I'm sorry, Madoka said. I finally have a wish that I really want to be granted. And my will is grew stronger thanks to Homura-chan and Naruto-kun. This is the wish that... No, Homura suddenly shout. Tears once again came from her eyes. Please don't, I beg you. I don't want to see you die or become a witch again. I don't want to lose you again. Homura-chan, everyone, thank you so much, but please believe me with the path that I choose. Madoka said as she wipes Homura's tears. I promise I'll never become a witch or die. Is this really what you want, Madoka-chan? Naruto asked. Naruto-kun, I want to fight too. I can't just sit there not doing anything. Let anyone I dare so much fight for my sake, protecting me. Madoka replied. Naruto felt her determination. I want to be the one who protect you all. I want to be useful to you all, so please, let me join all of you in this fight. Madoka. Homura can't say anything but that. She can't stop Madoka and her will. Naruto smirking. Figures, you're so stubborn. Naruto said as he patting Madoka's head, make her face blushing. Okay, I let you join this fight. Everyone surprised hearing that, but there are no objections. TCH, do as you wish. I don't care anymore. Kyoko respond. If it's really what you want, then I can't object that, Konami-san. Mommy added. It can't be helped, I let you to make a contract. Sayaka said. But still, I will be the one who protect you. Homura is the only one left. She still doesn't want Madoka to make a contract, but what can she do about it? You know Madoka, I have ever thought about, if we all 5 magical girls get together, wouldn't we be capable of defeating Walpurgisnacht? But I denied it because I thought that was a bad idea. Homura swiped her tears, she looked at Madoka and Naruto. But with our condition right now, maybe is not a bad idea. I let you, Madoka. Thank you, everyone, Madoka smiled. Then she looks around the apartment. Kyubi, you're here right. The white cat rabbit thing, Kyubi, appeared on front of them. The group greets him with glare and stern look. Your story about your struggling against time and fate is very interesting, Akemi Homura. Kyubi said. Are you ready to make a contract, Madoka? Madoka nodded. I wish. Madoka paused for a moment. I wish that I have a power to protect my friends, my family, and everyone that I care. Suddenly, a pink light appeared from Madoka's chest. The pink light transformed into a soul gem. This is Ma. Your wish has granted. With that wish, now you're the strongest magical girl ever. Kyubi said. Now Madoka. Let's, bang. Homura suddenly transform and shot Kyubi with shotgun. Kya. The girls shout in horror looking at Kyubi's destroyed body. Hey, what are you doing? The neighbors will hear that. Naruto shout as he running towards the door, looking if someone hearing the gunshot. Fortunately, there is no one that hears a gunshot. Why you always do that, Akemi Homura? Another Kyubi appeared, he eat the corpse of his other self. The group, except Homura, looked at the scene with disgust. I just want to saw Madoka's power. Leave now. Or else, Homura said angrily as she pointed the gun at Kyubi. Before I leave, I want to share information. Kyubi said. Walpurgisnacht will come to this town in 1 month from today. Everyone except Naruto surprised. Impossible. When I repeat the times, Walpurgisnacht always invade Mitakihara city 2 weeks from today. How can this happen? I don't know. Maybe it's because the side effect of your time traveling, or is it because of another force? It will be very interesting. Kyubi said as he looked at Naruto, then he walks away. What is that? What does he mean another force? Kyoko said confused. It doesn't matter for now. Walpurgisnacht has come to this town in 1 month from today. We must prepare ourselves for that, Naruto said, changing the subject because he doesn't want his friends to know about Akatsuki. Naruto looked at Madoka. He offers a shake hand to her. Madoka-chan, you're officially a magical girl now. From now, let's try our best together. Madoka looked at Naruto, to Homura and Sayaka who looked at her with sad smile, then to Mommy and Kyoko who smiling at her. Yes, I'll try my best, Madoka says in high spirit as she shooks Naruto's hand. Madoka's face blushing immediately as her hand touched Naruto's hand. His hand is so warm. Night, at the rooftop of Naruto's small apartment, after the girls return to their own home, Naruto continuing his training. He can't concentrate to his training, because something bothers him. It's what Homura said when she suddenly outburst. Homura-chan is right. Why universe will never help them before? Why he helped them now? And why he choose me to be the magical girl's guardian? Naruto thought as he continued kicking and punching. Then he stopped. I can't concentrate with my training. Naruto shout while he stomping. Then he sits on a bench. Maybe I thought it too much. Universe will have his own reason. Maybe. Naruto-kun. Suddenly, someone called Naruto. Naruto looked at where the voice came from. It's Homura, in her magical girl form. Homura-chan. Naruto stupefied. What's wrong? I want to say something, Homura said, in shy expression. Naruto blushing. He never saw Homura with expressions like that. It's so cute. I want to apologize. For my sudden outburst like that. No, it's okay Homura-chan. Naruto said. Besides, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry, for not telling you earlier the truth about me. You don't need to apologize, you have your own reason, Homura said, her face blushed a little. Why you're not telling them about your encounter with that man last night? Because it is my own matter. I don't want you and the other involved with this. I don't want to put you in danger that I cause. Naruto replied. What do you mean? Homura asked. Homura-chan, I will tell you who are he and what is Akatsuki. But promise me, you must keep this a secret to everyone. Naruto began to tell about the Akatsuki according to Universe Will's information, like why Akatsuki wants Naruto to be their minion. Homura's eyes widened in surprise. She can't believe that there is some bad company tokusatsu stereotype villain like that in this universe. What they want it's me, so I must fight them alone. I can't drag you and the others in this fight. But, Naruto-kun, Homura-chan, I don't want to saw you, Madoka-chan, Mommy-san, Sayaka and Kyoko got hurt because of me. Naruto said as he pats Homura's head. Keep this secret to the others, okay? Homura just nodded. Then she leaves the apartment without saying anything, leaving Naruto who looked at her with sad smile. The streets of Mitakihara City in midnight, Homura walks alone. The shadows from her bangs covered her eyes. Naruto-kun, you always there for helping us, but you always hurt because of that. And now, another threat came and you want to face it alone, Homura thought. Then her sad expression changed to her usual emotionless expression. I'm sorry Naruto-kun. I can't keep this a secret to Madoka and the others. I must tell them the truth. QB staring at the moon in the top of skyscraper building. 1 month before the day. I can't wait. The magical girls are gathered in Homura's apartment. Homura asked them to come to her apartment via telepathy, to tell what Naruto hid from them. The magical girls shocked, surprised hearing what Homura said to them. I can't believe it, Mommy is the first one who says something. After everything he said this afternoon, he still hides something from us. That damn mutt, Kyoko grit her teeth. Why he do that? Sayaka said. He already saves us many time, why he is not wants us to save him for once? Because he's not wants us to get hurt because of him. Homura answered. Naruto-kun, even though you're in trouble, Madoka thought. Everyone, we can't let. I know that you will tell them, Homura-chan. The girls looked at where the voice came. It's from Naruto. That's why I followed you from behind to your apartment. Naruto-kun, Homura said nervously. Everyone, I'm sorry for not telling you about this. Naruto said. What they want it's me, so I must fight them alone. I don't want all of you get hurt or killed because of this. We can't let you fight them alone, Naruto-kun. Mommy protested. We'll help you. No, I can't let you do that. It's dangerous, Naruto said. Damn it, Naruto, who do you think we are? Kyoko shout. You always help us, so please let us help you this time. Sayaka pleaded. Listen, what they want, it's me. It's my own problem, Naruto shout. But Naruto-kun, you're already meddling with the magical girl's problem. Homura said. Bullseye. But, that's, Naruto-kun, you always helping us, protects us. I know it's your job as magical girl guardian. You always said that, Madoka said, but you need to rely on us. You don't need to bear the burden to yourself. Madoka-chan, Konami-san is right, you have us. We're friends, right? Mommy said. Remember, Naruto, to take responsibility for the sake of others, it's not always good. Me, for example, Kyoko added. Maybe I'm not the right one who would say this, but there's no reason for you to always hurt yourself when you try to help other people, Naruto. Sayaka said. There are people whose heart is in pain when they see you get hurt for their sake. Homura said. Naruto-kun, please, let us to help you this time. Naruto can't say anything. He suddenly felt a nostalgic moments, it's like his conversation with his grandfather many years ago. A little smirk appears in his face. Geez, you girls are really stubborn, aren't you? They're laughed together. Alright then. Naruto bowed to the girls. I have a big problem. Could you give me your assistance? Yes, leave this to us. The girls said in unison. They're late. A man with short, mousy red hair, wide grayish-brown eyes, with hazy, dreamy look expression, wearing black hoodie jacket, black jeans as a pants, and gray sneakers is waiting someone on the cake cafe while eating a cheesecake. Sorry I'm late, Sasori-sama. Itachi and Nagisa entered the cafe appeared, greet the man who named Sasori. You know that I don't like waiting, don't you? Sasori said sternly while pointing his fork at Itachi. Nagisa is drooling, looked at the cheesecake. I'm sorry, Itachi replied. Never mind, Sasori said as he feeding Nagisa his cheesecake. Nagisa looks happy after she ate the cheesecake from Sasori's hand. Itachi take a seat in front of Sasori while Nagisa sat on Sasori's lap. The day will be coming, Sasori-sama. You mean, the day when Walpurgisnacht came to this city? Sasori asked while stroked Nagisa's hair. Itachi nodded. The Walpurgisnacht will be stronger than we fought before. Itachi said. It's because of him. That snake, huh, Sasori said as he playing with Nagisa's cheeks. He really wants to get the goddess and the devil power. Ni is in danger, Sasori-ni-sama. Nagisa said. Sasori stroked Nagisa's chin, and Nagisa looks enjoyed with it. Itachi, Nagisa, we must train to get stronger until the time has come. Sasori said. We can't let the world destroyed for the second time. Understood. Itachi nodded. One more thing, Sasori-sama, Naruto thought that were his archenemy. Sasori just chuckled as he ruffled Nagisa's hair. He will know who is his real enemy when the Walpurgisnacht come. 30 Ren Kugi Punch. In the witch barrier that looks like clothes line with many school uniforms hanging in it, and many falling chairs, Naruto punched the witch that looks like a headless giant with 6 hands, 2 of them replace the feet and wearing sailor mode school uniform. It's only one punch, but once it hit, it feels like 30 times combo punch. Thank you for the food. The witch is still standing, even though is getting weaker. Mommy and Madoka running towards the witch while shooting bullets and arrow, harming the witch. Kyoko and Sayaka slashing the witch without mercy. Their combination attack is perfect. It's your turn, Homura, Kyoko shout. Homura stops the line of time. She walks slowly to the witch, and she throws 2 handmade bombs. The time runs again and the bombs explode, hurting the witch. The witch is getting weak now. Let's do an all-out attack, Naruto-kun. Okay, let's do this, Naruto commanded. The groups rushed to the unconscious witch. They began to pummel the witch without reservation. Naruto just stomps the witch, Madoka and Mommy pummel the witch with their bow and casket, Kyoko and Sayaka stabs the witch with their lance and cutlass, while Homura shoots the witch with pistol. The witch is dead, and the barriers are disintegrate, back to its true form, oil industry. We did it, Madoka shout happily as she hugs Homura. Homura surprised, but then she smiles. Good job, everyone, Mommy said. It's kinda brutal, isn't it? The way we killed the witch, Sayaka said in cringe smile. Like you never brutally stabbing a witch before. Kyoko said in smirk. Ah. Thank you Kyoko. Sayaka replied. She is not wanted to remember the night when she goes crazy. Naruto put the witch's grief seed on the floor. I'm sorry, he whispering to the grief seed. Then he walks to Madoka. Madoka-chan, take this. Madoka take the grief seed from Naruto's hand. Is this your first grief seed, Kanami-san? Mommy said. But don't worry, our soul gem is still clear. Sayaka grinned. We agreed that because this is your first job as magical girl, we will give the grief seed to you. Homura said with small smile. Take it, Madoka. Everyone. Madoka looked at her friends who smiled at her, and then she looked at the grief seed. She put the grief seed on her soul gem. Thank you. Naruto claps his hands. Everyone, let's go to the Ichiraku ramen. It's my treat. I want the jumbo size. Kyoko shout. I want Ichiraku's special. Sayaka shout too. They walk together leaving the oil industry. Kyoko and Sayaka debating what is the best from the Ichiraku ramen menu, while Madoka, Mommy, and Homura only listens their conversation. Naruto walks behind them. Suddenly, he felt that someone is watching them from behind him. He looked at behind him and he saw Nagisa. What? A kid, Naruto thought. Nagisa said something to Naruto, but he can't hear anything from her. A sad smile formed in Nagisa's lip, and tears came from her eyes. And then she suddenly disappeared like a thin air. Make Naruto surprised. What the hell is that? A ghost, Naruto thought. Mommy tapped Naruto's shoulder, make him jumps in surprise. Naruto-kun, what's wrong? Mommy asked worriedly. Ah, Mommy-san. No, it's nothing. Ahahaha. Naruto said while laughing nervously. Mommy pouted. Naruto's cheeks blushed seeing that. Mommy never showed that expression before. It's cute. What's wrong, Mommy-san? Mommy sighing. Naruto-kun, you called the others with Chan or just called their first name? Mommy said in sad smile. You always called my name with honorifics, it's like we're not close each other. Naruto scratched his head, he doesn't realize that. Then, I called you Mommy, without any honorifics. Mommy blushed. It's her first time that a boy called her just her name. She showed her sweetest smile. Thank you, Naruto-kun. Naruto blushed, he scratched his head and laughing nervously. I told you before that this is not the best time for meet him, right? Itachi said to Nagisa. He is half angry. They're still in the oil industry. But, I just want to see him, Itachi ni. Nagisa defends herself. And besides, I'm not directly talking to him. I'm just whispering. Whispering, Itachi said. Yes, I just whisper. Quote. Nagisa formed a sad smile. I miss you, ni. Thud. Asterisk. Naruto throws a kunai and shuriken on a wooden doll that hanging in the tree. He's now in a forest of park near the ruined church, Kyoko's home, practicing his skills of throwing kunai like a ninja. Yosh. My experience in FPS and Dart turns out to be useful. Naruto said, and maybe with the power of Victory Burst, the impacts from kunai and shuriken attack would be high. Hey, what are you doing? Suddenly, someone called Naruto from behind. Oh, Kyoko. Kyoko looked at the wooden doll with the kunai and shuriken pierce on it, and she looked at shuriken in Naruto's hand. Hey, where you get that dangerous things? Kyoko shouts in surprise. Oh, this kunais and shurikens, I bought it from online black market. Naruto says casually, makes Kyoko sweat drop. I'm gonna use it as a weapon for fighting the Walpur whatever its name next week. It's Walpurgisnacht, you idiot, Kyoko sweat drops. And the police will arrest you if they seeing you carrying something like that. Don't worry, I have this. Naruto showed his waist bag. Magic pocket. He imitated Doraemon's voice. Kyoko face palmed. It's a waist bag, not a tool from 22nd century. Naruto suddenly got an idea. Since you already here Kyoko, want to sparring with me? Hey, why you suddenly said that? Kyoko said in surprise. Naruto stretch his body. Come on, just a little sparring. Me versus you. Are you a shonen manga character or something? Kyoko said while looked at Naruto with, are you crazy, looks. Nah, I don't want to do it. Bye. Kyoko began to leave Naruto behind. Are you afraid? Naruto mocks. Kyoko stopped walking. A tick marks appeared in her head. What did you just said? I said, are you afraid? Naruto answered, he's glad that the Mox's works. I remember someone said that she will beat me for real someday. Where is that girl? Kyoko grit her teeth, and clenched her fist. Her face became red, full of anger. Why you little? Kyuko-chan is a chicken. Kyuko-chan is a chicken. Now Naruto acts like a little bully. Fine. You asked for it. Kyoko transformed to her magical girl form. She suddenly swung her spear to Naruto. Naruto evades the attack desperately. She is serious. Kyoko stopped swinging her spear. She looked at Naruto with anger, pointing her spear at Naruto. I'm gonna kick your ass for real this time. Prepare yourself, Naruto. Naruto grinned. Now, I'm getting excited. Victory burst. Maybe I get overexcited. Naruto walks to the ruined church, while carrying unconscious Kyoko in a bridal way. He looked at Kyoko that already back to her usual form. Oh no, her face, her scent. Naruto's face is blushed. Hold, Naruto, hold your lust, or you will regret it. Kyoko began to regain her consciousness. She slowly opened her eyes. The first thing she saw as Naruto carried her. Oh, you're awake. Kyoko now is fully conscious. And she's shocked, aware that Naruto carried her in bridal way. Her face blushed heavily. Put me down. Put me down. She slaps Naruto's face several times. Stop it. Naruto put Kyoko on the ground. His cheeks are swollen. Kyuko's face is heavily red, with anger and shame. And a small tears appeared in her eyes. Naruto blushed again. He never saw Kyoko with that expression. So cute. A blood came from Naruto's nose. Kya! Kyoko screamed in disgust, looking at Naruto's nosebleed. She lifts a giant rock like a monster. You beast. She throws the giant rock at Naruto. Aye. Kyoko put the band-aid and bandages at Naruto's face and head. Naruto cringes in pain. Ouch, ouch, can you do it more slowly? I'm wounded, you know. Silence. It's all your fault. Kyoko shout. Her cheeks is still red. Naruto can only think how can it's his fault. Kyoko finished putting the band-aid on Naruto's face. I lost this time, Naruto. I lost because of my anger consume myself. Ha ha ha. Forgive me for mocking you. Naruto said while scratching his head. HMPH. I won't lose next time. Kyoko replied curtly. Yeah, let's sparring again next time. Naruto smiled at her, make Kyoko blush again. Naruto looked around at the place he's in now, the ruined church, Kyuko's home. You still lived in this place, Kyoko? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Why you're not living in Mammy's place instead? She's living alone, and maybe she would not mind you stay in her place. Naruto said. I can't do that, Kyuko said in sad expression. Why? I can leave this place yet. Kyuko walks around the ruined church. It's true that this place had many painful memories, but still, it's my home. The only place for someone like me. Kyuko looked at Naruto with sad expression. Besides, after everything what I did to mommy, I can't and don't want to bother and give her burden again. Ah, you can stay in my place. Naruto said in mischievous grin. Say any weird things again, and this spear will stab your face. Kyuko pointed her spear at Naruto's face. Awawawa. Sorry. It's a joke. Naruto apologizing. Then he pat Kyuko's head, make she gasped in surprise. But if you need anything, like food for example, just tell me. I don't like you stealing foods. I still have many stocks of ramen cups, you know. Geez, don't act like an older brother to me, Kyuko said with small smile on her lips. Her cheeks are red. Naruto just laughed hearing that. Then he looked at the sky. Hey, why it's suddenly getting cloudy? Cloudy. Sasori-sama, the sky is. Itachi, Nagisa, and Sasori looked at the sky. The cloud is getting dark and darker. A thunder strike from the cloud. Oh no, it can't be. Sasori can't believe what happened in his sight. I thought the Walpurgisnacht will come to this town in next week. He already controlled the Walpurgisnacht, Itachi added. This is bad, Nagisa added. Itachi, Nagisa, let's, but before Sasori finished, someone appeared in front of them sing a song. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. You, Nagisa, shout in anger. Sorry, I can't let you pass. The mysterious man said. Akemi Homura, the magical girl who struggled against fate. In Homura's living place, Kyubi had conversation with Homura. For your selfishness, you always repeated this month with your power, visited parallel world, try to change the past. Homura not said anything, she just looking at Kyubi with eyes that full of anger. Because of your story, now I already had the answer of my own two questions. Why Konami Madoka had the potential to become the strongest magical girl ever, and why you never met Uzumaki Naruto in your time quest before. Now I had the logical answer or conclusion from the questions. Homura's eyes blinked for a second, hearing Kyubi talks about the two people that she really cares. But she still keeps silent. The hidden ability of magical girls are determined by how big their role in their destiny. I can understand if she is a queen or a kind of hero, but I confused why Madoka, who just a common people, became the center of everything. So Homura, it's possible that Madoka became stronger and stronger because of your repeating times, isn't it? Homura's eyes widened. I knew it. You were the cause of all of this. Or more precisely, it's the side effect of your magic. Kyubi said. What do you mean? Homura asked. Your reason for repeating times is only one, it's for protects Konami Madoka. With you back to the past so many times for your goal, you make each of parallel world connected each other, and make all of them centered at Konami Madoka. If that is a result from all of the line of fate, from each of the parallel world, that usually never met each other, connected to Madoka on this timelines, then I can understand why she had the unbelievable power. All of the fate, the cause and effect, that outstanding in the period of time that you always repeat, has spun with and connected to Madoka, because she is the reason of everything. Homura clenched her fist. Congratulations, Homura, you make Madoka became the strongest and scariest witch ever. Silence. Homura pointed a pistol at Kyubi. I and Naruto-kun would never make that happen. Now, it's about Uzumaki Naruto. Kyubi continued his talk. The reason why you never met him in your time journey, because he is not exists in your universe. What? My universe? Homura is not understands with what Kyubi said. You know Homura, there are 12 universe with their each parallel world. And because of your time journey, your universe and Naruto's universe slowly emerges each other, became the amalgam universe. Luckily, it's not going to destroy everything. Homura sighed in relief, at least she's not the cause of the destruction of the universe. And someone in this universe is waiting this moment. Kyubi added, without you realize, there are another Earth in this universe that already destroyed. This Earth is the revamped version from the last Earth that already destroyed, and it's created by Universe Will. Homura surprised and can't believe what she hear. Universe will sacrifice his life to create this Earth. Before he died, he sends few of his guardians who also the survivor of the destroyed Earth. To protect this Earth and watch. Wait a minute, you said Universe will sacrifices his life to create this Earth, but Naruto got his power from Universe Will. Don't lie to me, Incubator. Homura shout. I'm not lying. The one who give Naruto the power of J-Hero is not Universe Will. It's the one who waiting this moment, the amalgamation of your universe and this universe, the one who destroyed the previous Earth, the one who can control the Walpurgisnacht, the one who wants to control the power of goddess and demon. He choosing Naruto as his slave, to approach the goddess and demon among the magical girls, and Naruto not realize that. His name is Bang, 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 asterisk. Homura shots Kyubi's body several times, killed it. I got shot again. Another Kyubi appeared, eating the carcass of death Kyubi. Why you tell me about this? Homura tried to hold her anger. Because I want to give all of my thanks at you, you are the one who responsible about this. Kyubi answered, if he already controlled the goddess and demon's power, this world will be destroyed again, and it will balance the universe. You monster. Homura can't hold her anger and tears. I need to tell Naruto-kun about this. She runs outside her home, she want to tell Naruto about this truth. But when she reaches outside, Homura surprised with what she saw. No, it can't be. In the other place, Madoka on her house, Mommy in her apartment and Sayaka in the cake cafe, looked at the sky, frightened knowing something bad is going to happen. Oh, my, he can control the Walpurgisnacht faster than I though. The sky. Why I had a bad feeling about this. Kyoko looked at the cloudy sky with a worried expression. Yeah, it looks like the sky had a bad diarrhea. Naruto jokes. Kyoko showing his annoyed expression at Naruto. Jokes aside, maybe there will be a rainstorm coming. Then Naruto's cell phone is ringing. Oh, it's from Homura-chan. He answers the phone. Hello Homura-chan, it's not usual that you call me first. The end. Remember to subscribe and like this